Good afternoon, everybody. I welcome all to this workshop today. I welcome our Honorable Principal, Sister Jyoti, Vice Principal, Sister Shobha, our faculty members who are present here with us, and all the students who are joining on the live streaming on YouTube. I welcome our esteemed Professor Shibadas, who will be here with us as a resource person, and Arpana Raval too. Has Arpana joined in? Today we are going to have an awareness program on MOOCs. MOOCs is massive open online courses that come up from different portals. The effort, the initiative of HRD in collaboration with UGC has been done with the NPTEL SWAYAM portal. And we are lucky to be a part of this esteemed SWAYAM-NPTEL portal since July 2019. We have been waiting for an awareness counseling workshop since long, and today two of our professors have agreed to come onto it. So our college is a college with potential for excellence, and it has been accredited by NAC in grade A, and no effort is spared to excel and encourage the girls to take platforms for improving their education level. I would like to invite our honorable sister for a welcome speech, a welcome address here. Good afternoon, sister.
Good afternoon, Sumit. Yeah, someone is sharing the screen, so I cannot see you all. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
again,
Can you see now?
Yeah, it is okay. Okay.
Yes, sister.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sister.
Respected Vice Principal, Sister Shobha, respected Coordinator, Dr. Emma Rani Seraphim, and the entire IQAC team, respected spokesperson, respected HODs of various departments, esteemed resource persons of the day, Professor Shiv Shankar Das and Dr. Arpana Raval, all faculty members of Nirmala College, and my dear students. A very warm good afternoon to you all. I'm glad to announce that today the IQAC team, that is Quality Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Nirmala College Ranchi, has taken the initiative to organize an awareness program on MOOCs and SWAYAM-NPTEL courses. As you know, already Mr. Sumit has announced, MOOCs, that means massive open online courses, have become a popular avenue for diverse learners to upgrade their knowledge and their skills. and SWAYAM, that means Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds. That is, you, my dear students, is the national MOOCs portal being developed by MHRD, Government of India, in order to ensure best quality content produced and delivered. We have today two esteemed resource persons, that is Professor Shiv Shankar Das and Dr. Arpana Raval. We welcome them wholeheartedly to our college through this virtual platform, the College with Potential for Excellence, accredited by NAC and affiliated to Ranchi University, Ranchi. A very warm welcome to you, sir and madam. I believe all the detailed information regarding the mentioned courses and the benefit of these courses will be made known to our students and faculty members. What I want to tell you, my dear students, to spare your some time out of your precious time to enhance your knowledge for your career, so that you are enabled and strengthened to take up anything in life and be successful in your life. Apart from your syllabus learning, move out to do some innovation and research. And that is the need of the hour, I must say. College is giving you the platform, make use of it to the maximum so that you are apt in the job market as well. Wish you all the best. May God bless you all. Have a pleasant time with sir and ma'am and enhance your knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. Thank you very much. Sister has been a constant source of motivation and encouragement. She has been the main person behind setting up local chapter. And she has been always insisting upon taking up new initiatives and working on them. Thank you, sister. Thank you very much for everything. I welcome our esteemed resource persons, Professor Shiv Das and Arpana Raval. I would just like to talk little to girls who are there on the YouTube platform. SWAYAM is study webs of active learning of young aspiring minds. You all are the young aspiring minds. This is an initiative taken by the MHRD Government of India, and NPTEL is National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning. These together provide you all the possible channels to enhance your knowledge through online platform. And in this pandemic era, the sudden shutdown, lockdown, we all have come across different platforms to study online. So this has all the more become very important that you are aware and you are made friendly with the ways of enrolling on these courses. Today, our resource persons are here just to introduce everybody, the faculties, the students, with the advantages, the process, the number of languages you can access to, the way you can make use of them, the maximum benefit you can draw from these things. So they are here. Everybody is very much I request everybody that please feel free to interact here and ask the questions and doubts that occur when you are trying to enroll. Whether you are doing it on the web portal or you are doing it on the app on your phone, whatever problems you all have faced in the times when we have tried to enroll, please do talk on it. Please do clear your concepts, any doubts you have. I represent the college as a single point of contact, SPOC, and I am the link between the SWAYAM-NPTEL and our college. I'll try to put in my best to reach things to you. Let me give you a small introduction about our esteemed spokespersons. Here is Professor Shiv Shankar Das, Network Engineer, NPTEL Office, Center for Education, Technology, IIT Kharagpur. Sir has been very kind and very cooperative whenever I've called him and asked for tiny issues also. He has been there, and with such a busy schedule, he has a very busy schedule. Still, he has taken out some time for us according to our plans and our convenience. I'm very grateful to you, sir. Thank you so much. And then there is Dr. Arpana Raval, Professor, Department of Computer Science and Information Technology, Billai Institute of Technology. She has been my classmate and is my friend who has been constantly pushing me to do it and telling me this is the way, just convince them, just make groups, just tell them how to do it. So I hope my faculty members and my friends and my students all are going to give a patient hearing and come across and clear all the doubts you all have. So I would like to Professor Shiv Shankar, I would like you to talk and start the session.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Respected principal, ma'am, vice principal, the esteemed faculty members who are joining this program, dear students, Professor Sumit Kaur, who has been instrumental in organizing the program at a very short notice, Professor Arpana Rawal from Billai Institute of Technology, who is joining me in reaching out to the students and faculty members so that the program initiated by the Government of India, the students of Nirmala College, Ranchi can take benefit of it. Okay, let me share my presentation. We'll be sharing, I'll be talking more on the theoretical aspect of it. Professor Rawal will be taking up on the practical hands-on demonstration. And participants, if you feel anywhere clarity is required, you are most welcome to interrupt us and post your question whatever way you feel like. The sole aim is that at the end of today's program, there should not be any doubt regarding the whole process, the benefits yet associated with. We should try to address all your concerns. Let me share my screen. That briefly, I'll touch upon some of these points. Some of these points will be simultaneously taken up by Professor Rawal also from other end. So we'll talk on the relevance of online courses, overview of the NPTEL and whole NPTEL online certification program, domain certification, local chapter, the enormous benefits associated with local chapters, translation of the lectures into different regional languages, faculty development program or the career advancement scheme, how these programs is also associated with the career advancement schemes of UGC or AICT and industry associate programs. Now, as Madam was rightly pointing out that MOOCs is nothing, it's not a very new word. It has been here for quite some time. Almost since 2012, the first portal came up through edX, Coursera, from different universities across USA, UK and all. So MOOCs is nothing. It's a massive open online courses where the number of students who can enroll in a course is not limited by the size of the brick and mortar classroom. That is a conventional classroom in an university system. Here, the class size can be hundreds of thousands. There is no issue in that. Contents are absolutely open, and in most of the cases, the contents are free of charge. I am talking about the basic general feature of MOOCs. Delivery in a classroom, the interaction or the content is delivered to the intended audience or the students on a face-to-face interaction mode. Whereas here the delivery takes place purely through the online mode. That means the recorded contents are made available to the students or the learner community through online. And the courses are in no way different from the regular courses offered by an institution. It has got a start time, it has got an end time, number of hours of lecture which is offered in a program in a week is also fixed like the regular classroom. It has got a interaction phase, it has got regular assessment, final exam, awarding of badges. So whatever takes place in a regular classroom structure, almost all features are available here, except the fact faculty is not physically present during the delivery of the course, but present virtually in the form of a recorded lecture. That's the only difference between the MOOCs and other programs, regular programs. So MOOCs, who are the intended audience? It says you really do not need any prerequisite qualification to join a MOOCs program. If you are interested to learn something new, or maybe something you are studying, you want a deeper insight into that particular program, and if the program is available in the MOOCs, you are most welcome to join without any, say, academic background or even age barrier. Nothing is there. Only what we expect is that your interest and internet connection. That's all. So anyone can join in this program from anywhere cutting across the geographical boundary, and they can study at their own pace and time, at their own convenient time. So that is the most important part. You don't have to come to the class. You don't have to schedule your programs as per the class timings. Whenever I want, I can actually take these courses, and I can choose which course to take, which one not to take. So these are absolutely self-paced course. I decide on which course to take. I can learn from the comfort, even from the comfort of my home, and learn from the courses offered by the finest teachers across the country. So now I'll talk about the SWAYAM platform, just overview. SWAYAM, as has been said rightly, it's an acronym, Study Waves of Active Learning for the Young Aspiring Minds. The students, you are all young aspiring minds. If for you only, the platform has been created so that whether you are in K-12 level or class 10 to 12 level, or in the doctoral program or higher studies, courses are available from multiple levels on multiple domains. Whatever domains you can think of, all type of courses are available in SWAYAM. Since a particular agency cannot cater to the needs of all category of students, so different coordinators have been identified who will cater to the, or who will offer the courses with the intention of meeting the target goal of a particular segment of people. If it is for the school children up to class 11, 12, it is National Institute of Open Schooling and NCERT who are primarily responsible. So the courses offered by NIOS and NCERT are primarily for the school children. Then you have got CEC, colleges like Nirmala College, who are basically General Arts Science College. For them, who are the colleges which are affiliated by UGC, they can take their undergraduate courses. CEC was created primarily to take care of their needs. UGC, which is the higher education regulator, they were entrusted with the role of providing online courses for the postgraduate level. Now comes other things like engineering, management, humanities, social science, and other disciplines. Now here, as far as the engineering courses are concerned, NPTEL was created, which is an umbrella body of 7 older IITs and ISC Bangalore. They were primarily given the responsibility to offer engineering courses. But again, since each IIT has their own humanities, social science department, basic sciences department, and also management and law disciplines in most of the institutes, so we are also offering the courses from these disciplines too. And SWAYAM actually started with the NPTEL activities. NPTEL, which was there from 2003, actually the SWAYAM platform has taken or was built up on the NPTEL infrastructure only. The way NPTEL was running, exactly same thing has been going on in the SWAYAM. So there are different coordinators who are taking care of different category of students or learners. So NPTEL, as I said, is a national program on technology enhanced learning. It's an body of 7 older IITs and Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. This program was initiated under NME program way back in 2003. 2000, some, during 2003 to 2013, NPTEL was primarily focusing on recording the, I think some microphone is on.
I guess
Okay. During 2003 to 2013, NPTEL, under this program, IITs actually recorded the contents, the lectures delivered by the faculty members to our students, so that these recordings, if available outside, the student community or even the faculty community can actually see how IIT handles their students. Maybe they can improve on their lecture delivery, or the students can use these contents as a supplementary study materials to, you can say, have a deeper understanding of the subject. From 2012, the global scenario was changing, and few agencies were actually offering online certification in the MOOCs program. Notably, Harvard, Princeton, Oxford, all top universities were offering, joining hands together. And that's how edX, Coursera platforms were actually taken shape. And through that, they were offering. IITs also tied up with industry bodies, since our primary goal is that after the 3 or 4 years of academic program, the student should be employed somewhere. So if there is any gap, take the inputs from the faculty, or take the inputs from the industries where our students are expected to join at the end of their academic program, and maybe put some courses which will bridge the gap, if any, between the available knowledge in the academic institutions and the knowledge required by the industries. So that was the sole aim. So in 2012, when other institutions started, IIT also conceptualized that, and we implemented the program in 2014 with just 3 courses. From 2014 to 2020, we have grown exponentially, and I'll show you the next slides where we have gone, the number of courses we are offering from different institutions. So far, the data, this data will somehow will give you some idea. So far, we have developed about 2,264 courses till December 2020. More courses have been developed for offering during January to April 2021. The contents, all contents, most of the contents are either 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, or 40 hours. These contents are available through YouTube as well as our nptel.sc.in portal. So anyone who is interested to access these contents had the ability to go to the portal and get the contents from there. You can see the number of viewers. We have got more than 1 billion YouTube views. Please take into account that this is not an entertainment channel, but it's a hardcore academic channel where contents from IITs or IIScs are actually put on different subjects, curriculum-based or job-oriented courses. But still, having 1 billion plus website views is definitely a eye-opener that, okay, students are quite keen to learn things from online portals. You have got 3.1 million plus YouTube subscriptions. That's enormous. And like colleges like, say, Nirmala College, which is, or any other college which comes from little rural background, we understand that the students might have studied in their local languages, be it Hindi, Bengali, Oriya, Santali, or whatever languages. So they may face difficulty once exposed to the lectures delivered by the faculties in English. So that's a common problem we encounter. Just to help those students, what we do, we also, once a lecture recording is done, we try to get a text transcription of these lectures in English. That is available as English subtitles, as well as that is available as text material. So if a student who has joined the program cannot follow the lecture once it is being played, they can very well go back to the text material and refer to that just to understand the concepts. That's how we run the show. Now, let's see from the user perspective or end user, our outcomes are actually the career paths of the students. Whether it's the engineering student or general degree college students, goal remains same. That is, once they pass out from this academic program, what are the options available before them? One of the option is that definitely they would aspire to go for job market. Second one could be they want to go for higher studies, crack some of the competitive exam, national level competitive exam, and join for higher studies. Some could be interested to start their own businesses. So these are the, in general, three broader categories where students like to get exposed to. Now jobs, its job or the job market is solely dependent on how the industry is being impacted by the newer technologies. These days we hear about a lot of talk about artificial intelligence, machine learning. Whether I am from computer science background or I am from history, geography background, my life is impacted by artificial intelligence, machine learning. Once I am doing a search in Google, every of my movement is tracked through that AI machine learning algorithms. So if I open a particular ad in a particular, or if I look for a particular item in Google, wherever I go later on, that similar type of advertisement will follow me continuously. So there is a continuous tracking, whether we are using Google Map or Ola, Uber, everyone uses some or other form of artificial intelligence, machine learning. So the job market, whether it is in the engineering sector or general sector, is totally impacted by the technologies. So how online courses can cater to these three needs? Now, if we just look at the Federation of Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, that is the umbrella body of industry bodies in India, one of the largest in the umbrella body. They say that if you look from 2018 to 2022, within this 4-5 years timeline, you will have, out of 100 jobs, 54% job will require the similar skill set that used to be earlier. But remaining 45% or 46% jobs will have a radically changed skill sets will be required. So how do you actually change yourself? Your curriculum is not revised on a day-to-day basis. The report from Future of Jobs prepared by World Economic Forum, it says earlier if you have gathered certain knowledge, I can sustain with that knowledge for 30 years. Almost within my complete career span, I really was not required to learn much newer things. But the same does not hold true today. Today, it says that the half-life of a skill has dropped from 30 years to a mere 5 years now. So after every 5 years, whether I am in industry or in academics, I am expected to update my knowledge so that the students who are graduating from the college can really be employable. That's the whole target of the whole academic program. At least their knowledge should not be obsolete. So we really need to reskill or upskill our domain knowledge. And the expected figure is that by 2030, we have to at least train 1 billion people. How do we do that? Within the existing infrastructure? Let's see. Even National Employability Report prepared by the Aspiring Minds gives a very grim picture of the employment scenario. It says that, okay, even the engineering graduates who are coming out from the colleges in large number, at least 60 to 80% are not employable. But then what is the problem? As we say that, okay, every day things are changing very rapidly on the technological front. So whether it is supply chain management, logistics, everywhere there is an impact and people really need to know. Earlier, we used to go to bank for all activities, but we rarely visit bank because the bank we carry along with our mobiles. Most of the jobs are now done from home. So until and unless we change our strategy, possibly our students will be in a very disadvantageous position. Let's see how we can look into that. Now, IT sector is one of the largest employer. They are looking for programming skill. Even the science students, they join there. Cutting across different disciplines, they join there, they learn newer things. But our syllabuses, whether it is UGC syllabus or AICT syllabus, they are updated maybe after a decade's time. By that time, things have changed much. So people can actually take this path to learn things through internship, certification like MOOCs, hackathon, practical projects. These are for science, technology, engineering, management type of students. Everywhere it is required. What is the factor that is actually changing our working sphere? We have heard about first industrial revolution, second industrial revolution, that to each revolution came almost after a century. Now we are in the middle of industry 4.0 or fourth industrial revolution. That is, first industrial revolution took off with the advent of steam power, locomotives. So that was used and that transformed the total industrial scenario. In second one, electricity was imparted and electricity changed the whole working atmosphere. Third one came with use of IT sector, and we know how even whether it's a ticket booking through railway or anywhere, everything has changed after the third revolution. Now we are in the fourth revolution, that is called our physical world and the cyber world. There is no clear distinction between these two worlds. These two worlds are getting merged up together. So we really need to change our strategy. Yes, our syllabuses may not permit us to teach something beyond a certain boundary, but you can definitely motivate the students, and the teachers can also learn newer things so that they actually impart this type of training to the student who can become little knowledgeable in the present technology market. These are the things, these are more relevant for engineering background, but even for general degree colleges, these terminologies will be frequently coming across and even seeing the things. Robots you might have seen, even during the pandemic phase, many of our hospitals, they have used robots to provide foodstuffs, medicines to the targeted, you can say, the patient groups. You have seen that drones are now being used extensively for even for firefighting, right from firefighting to say counter the menace of different insects and all, spraying of pesticides. So all you may not be aware of all these things which are little technical in nature, but many of the things will be used even in your life or the way where you are going to work in the coming days. So professional and personal challenge for a faculty, irrespective of which college he or she might be involved. That is, how to offer courses keeping in pace with the rapidly changing technology so that our students are future ready and their knowledge is not considered obsolete, irrespective of whether the institution or the universities have changed the schedule or not. Let us motivate the students through the available resources. Government of India is spending a lot of money on this. Transform the offering of to enhance the complex problem solving, thinking and decision making skill. If you see the global market, that more recurrent type of where you really do not need any thinking skill. This is a recurrent job. Okay, if this is there, if that is there, then do this thing job. Most of that type of jobs are now automated. But the jobs where you require, you can say withdrawal of money, deposition of money. Earlier it used to be done manually, but no more these things are done in a bank. These are automated because you really do not need any special critical thinking skill to do all those things. Machines can do with the artificial intelligence. But the branch managers or bank managers jobs cannot be automated because that requires case to basis decision making process, which cannot be automated immediately. So until and unless we inculcate that habit, not straightforward question, okay, do this thing, write this thing, which could be a rote learning process. Can we provide some sort of a challenging question before the student that will put them to think more religiously, think from different perspectives and come out with a solution that will help them in the future market. Teach with an interdisciplinary approach. A physics student, after going to an industry, he will not be working alone with his background knowledge. He will be working with multiple other people. So physical world problems are not one dimensional. It will be having multiple domain knowledge requirement. So how do we actually improve that domain, different domain knowledge, or give access to other departmental knowledges to the interested students so that they are better equipped? Motivate the students in a self-learning process. As we say that after 5 years, my knowledge is going to be almost reduced to zero, the way technology is progressing. Then after 5 years, if I change my job, there will not be any teacher before me to teach me the subjects. How do I improve on that? How can I actually motivate my students to learn how to learn on their own? That is a self-learning process, peer learning process. How we can actually motivate these people so that they start learning the things on their own from different available sources, because once they go out from the college, there will not be any teacher to teach them in their future lifespan, 35 years of time. They have to learn it on their own. That you must have also experienced. So help the students in the peer assisted learning, guide them on the career advancement, as well as guide how to take these courses for the betterment of their career. We'll touch upon all this. Now, you must have, from being from the academic institution, you must have heard about the term called gross enrollment ratio. That's an indicator that clearly indicates that, okay, how many of our students have access to higher education? That is from 18 to 23 age group. If we just look at it, hardly 26.3%, or right now it could be 27% students have got access to higher education. That is very, very low if you compare to the global standards. Even our neighboring China has got much higher rate. Now, the way things are changing every year, it's 0.3, 0.4, 0.5% increase every year. But with the implementation of National Education Policy 2020, government has set a target of reaching out to the 50% of the students in the class enrollment stage by 2035. That's a Herculean task. The way we are changing, until and unless we change our complete strategy, it's impossible to attain that. We have got roughly 993 universities as on 31st December. We have got almost 40,000 colleges. We have got 10,725 standalone institutions. And total enrollment across all branches is about 3.74 crore. But then if we have to reach to that 2035, 50% enrollment figure, we will be requiring more than 300%. So rather 235% increase in the faculty strength. But faculty positions are not still considered a very lucrative, or you can say coveted profession by most of the talented students. So how are you going to manage it? Maybe we have to take the path of online courses, online degrees. These are the way, because if we increase the big on modern universities also, how are you going to manage the teachers? Currently, the teacher strength is teacher-student ratio, or the people-teacher ratio is about 29:1. And if you want to bring it to the 15:1 ratio and target 50% GER by 2035, you will be requiring so almost is a huge number, 235% increase from the current teacher strength, which is 1.4 million. It's difficult to attain. So that is the reason Government of India is pursuing more and more pressure on people to accept these courses, which are offered through top universities, top schools. Okay. So how online courses can be useful? One can explore newer domain of knowledge. They can use these contents as a supplementary study material to prepare better or get deeper insights into the particular syllabuses, so that they are better prepared for the competitive exams that they are likely to face. Gain entrepreneurship related relevant knowledge. If I want to start a startup company, I really need to know how to take the finances, how to manage a program, IP laws, patents, there are supply chain management. Our regular programs, whether it is in IITs or even in colleges like Nirmala College or Ranchi universities. Nowhere these are part of a regular curriculum. But we do expect government also puts a lot of thrust that go for Make in India. That is, start your own ventures instead of depending on someone else giving you the job. But without appropriate knowledge, domain knowledge, they cannot go ahead. So the career advance, so in that respect, uh, all entrepreneurship related knowledges are freely available through the online courses portals. One can definitely take that. They can actually upskill or reskill themselves to be relevant in the industry or academics. Even the teachers are required to learn newer techniques, deliver talks on different newer topics. FDPs are there, faculty development programs. The courses are approved for FDP by AICT so that the students, the teachers who are taking this course, these courses can be considered as FDP points. Now for the UGC affiliated colleges, there is the CAS guideline says that if you want to move from assistant professor to the associate professor with 2 steps in between, one can actually take the benefit of MOOCs. They can either develop a course on their own in a 4-quadrant approach, or they can actually get a certification in any of the programs related field. That's one of the desirable qualification for moving forward from assistant professor to associate professor as per UGC norms. There are a number of global players: Coursera, edX, SWAYAM, FutureLearn, Udacity, Udemy. China, you have got Zhentang, with the numbers of users that is shown on the rightmost column. SWAYAM platform came much later than other platforms, and our reach has been primarily focused on the Indian subcontinent, within India. We were focusing so far in this, whereas the other players were focusing onto the global audience. So we are slowly picking up, and we have already taken quite jump, and we have already placed number 3. Now we are actually targeting to reach out to the global student groups so that our reach and visibility also increases, as well as the brand SWAYAM, brand NPTEL or IIT is known everywhere. During this 2014 to 2020, you can see we started with 3 courses. In the last year, we offered 809 courses. That's a big number within this 4-5 years timeline. Okay, so, and the number of people who enrolled in these courses are shown here at the bottom. You can see more than 40 lakhs people enrolled in these courses, but still, if we consider 1.75 million or 1.75 crore people are in the higher education, we really could not reach out to many of them. And what I understand that even after doing, I think, few workshops in Ranchi, still in Ranchi, the number of people who are doing these courses, that data is quite less. Maybe programs like this will be able to reach out to more student groups so that they can take benefit of this government program. Similarly, you can see the number of people who are writing the exam, which is given onto the top. During the last semester, we offered 809 courses with more than 40 lakh people enrolling for the courses and almost 5 lakh people registering for the examination. This number remains different. It's little less because even in global scenario, learning from the online courses portal is very difficult compared to learning in a classroom structure, because once the teacher is in front of me, the teacher can change the pedagogy of delivery by seeing my facial expression. Whereas here, the teacher has to deliver the talk. You must have already experienced the difficulties faced by you in online course delivery, which is much more tougher than talking to the students in front of them. So how do you keep them engaged? So online delivery is definitely challenging one. How do you change the pedagogy and all? That is the reason global trend is that almost 5% people who are taking these courses, they write the exam. Whereas here, in our case, the data shows at least average score is 9%. More than 9% students write the exam here. That is almost double of the global trends. Okay. Now, if we compare with the regular classroom structure, it's no way different. If I consider, we call it's a 4-quadrant approach by SWAYAM. Once you are in a classroom, you are delivering talk in front of a group of students. If I put a camera in front of you and record the content, that becomes my first quadrant. Second quadrant is that during the delivery of your lecture, the students may interrupt you, or you may take a pause and ask the question to the students. This takes place on a face-to-face interaction. Whereas in a MOOCs format, since the students are scattered geographically and the video is available in an online mode, that provision is not available. So what we do, once the students go through the videos, if they have a doubt, they can rewind, go through multiple times, then post their queries through a discussion forum. They can post their queries related to the course or anything they feel like. We expect that within 24 hours timeline, the faculty and the teaching assistants will respond to your queries. So lecture is made available to you in recorded format. Download it, go through the lecture number of times, all queries, address it to the discussion forum. Then every week, we follow a LTP structure, lecture tutorial practical structure. In some cases, we call it 300, 310, 3 lectures per week, 1 tutorial per week. Maybe lab sessions are there or not. Here our target is that 2.5 to 3 hours of lecture per week, 1 assignment per week. That is, after 2.5 to 3 hours of lecture, get your doubts clarified through a forum. Then still if you have got any doubt, we'll address it separately, but we would like to test your understanding of that week's video through a set of questions. That's mandatory. Every week, we'll release a set of questions, 10 to 20 questions with different modes, the multiple choice, multiple select, fill in the blanks, solve certain problems, put the answer in different formats. We'll post those things, go through the assignments, and submit the solution, so that this gets evaluated and you know what is your understanding level for that week's video. Okay. Then comes, if I am from, say, I am from a particular region, I have studied in Oriya medium. I really could not follow the lectures. So as we said that we would like to provide you the text transcript so that you can at least read the text, understand the things, and slowly build up your capability. Go through that. So this becomes part of your supplementary study material. All PowerPoints, text transcripts, or even lab demonstrations, they become part of your supplementary study material. So these are the 4 quadrants that we follow. Even in colleges also, all faculty members, you are also following the same model. Next comes your, all faculty member will agree that, okay, there is no substitute for face-to-face interaction. Yes, we do accept that. But in an online mode, how do you resolve that? So in SWAYAM, particularly for the NPTEL, we adopted a different model. We said that every week for 1 hour, the teacher will be available for interaction with the students. But how do the students interact with them? Teacher is made to appear on YouTube live platform and the chat box is kept open. Students who are joining that session, that is well publicized before in hand, so that students can go to the portal in YouTube, chat with the teacher, put the question, the teacher will pick up the question and answer directly. So whether I am in Ranchi or Kolkata or Tripura, I can interact with the teacher in a seamless manner through YouTube. That is how we run the show. Who are the takers for these courses? Definitely the targeted audience is students. They comprise the largest block. 76% of the enrolled candidates or candidates who are writing the exam and getting certified, they are students category, college students. But even the faculty members are also taking these courses in large number. 19% of the learners are actually faculty members. And remaining 55% are expected to be from others and industry category. If you see the reason for taking these courses, the rightmost column that hovers around all the 3, this thing, you will find the reason is the faculty from the college, local chapter college, have actually motivated them to take these courses. Yes, they can take the course for different reasons. One is for learning the things. maybe for better preparation of the competitive exam or job market, whatever it is. AICTE and UGC has also approved that these courses can be taken for credit transfer. Colleges like Nirmala College, who are guided by possibly UGC guidelines, you have got CBCS structure where the flexibility is given that students can be permitted to take courses from different other sets of bouquet of courses being offered through SWAYAM platform also. So 20% courses per semester, 20% credits per semester can be taken from MOOCs. That approval is there from UGC as well as AICTE. AICTE has gone a step ahead. They said that if you are doing additional 20 credits in addition to your minimum requirement for getting BTech degree, you get BTech honors program. Arpana ma'am will be knowing about this because there being an engineering college, they must have implemented that one in some or other way. Most of the universities have adopted it. So the students take these courses for variety of reasons. Either it helps them in the current job, particularly for the professionals, for GATE preparation, for campus recruitment, exploring new domain of knowledge, primarily for the faculty members, but students are also equally taking this from this domain. And the last one, on leftmost one, is the credit transfer via college. That is slowly picking up because now as government is targeting more and more enrollment, more job opportunities, syllabuses cannot be updated on a regular basis, qualified faculties are not available. So why not take this route to train the students on the newer technologies? So NPTEL, these all things, as I said, it was started in 2003. There are 3 variations of courses: 10 hours, 20 hours, and 30-hour courses. 30-hour courses are actually a full semester course. You may consider, you may debate that, okay, you are delivering almost 40 hours, 45 hours in a semester. How can these 30 hours be equivalent to your 45 hours? Let me tell you that these 30 hours is very, very condensed one. Here the teacher is not talking to the students. Teacher is not taking even a minutes break. During the recording or editing, if there is any gap, we remove that gap so that these 30 hours teacher is continuously talking. So this is almost equivalent to your 45 hours of lecture in a classroom scenario. Then 20-hour courses are medium type, 10-hour courses are on a selected topic. How much time do you take to deliver the courses? With 2.5 hours of lecture per week, we complete a full semester course in 12 weeks duration. We take 8 weeks time to complete a 20-hour course, and within 4 weeks time, we complete a 10-hour course. Now, since these courses are also approved by SWAYAM for credit transfer, we mention some amount of credit equivalency in our certificate so that the colleges can actually understand what is our recommendation. So our 30-hour courses, our certificate will mention that this is equivalent to, or NPTEL recommends this credit these courses at 3 credit course. 20-hour courses will be equivalent to 2 credit course, and 1 credit will be assigned to 10-hour courses. But the regulation that AICTE and UGC has given for what's called approval of credit transfer framework through online courses, it clearly says, in addition to the lectures, it has got a number of other components like forum interaction, every week assignment, going through the lecture materials. It takes some amount of time for the students to go through all this or complete all these processes. So based on the involvement, the university or autonomous college can add 1 or 2 extra credits in the recommended credit by NPTEL. Accordingly, most of the universities who are associated with us, including universities like University of Madras, engineering universities, they said that 30-hour courses are equivalent to at least 4 credit, and in some cases they have been made equivalent to 5 credit. 20-hour courses are invariably made as equivalent to 3 credits. 10-hour courses are sometimes taken as 1 credit or 2 credits. So every week, 2.5 hours of lecture, 1 assignment, there is a forum for interaction, supplementary study materials, optional video-based interaction with the faculty that I talk about through YouTube, And at the end, if someone is interested, they can go for a certification exam. Till this point, interacting with the faculty, the learning process is absolutely funded by the Ministry of Education. No fund is to be, no amount to be spent to join the course, learn it, get it assessed on a weekly basis. I can complete the learning process without paying a single penny. But if I want a tangible output, I want a certificate to be shown to the prospective employer or my academic institution, then I really need to register for an exam separately by paying a fee. That I'll talk little later. So certification exam is different from the course enrollment, is open only for enrolled candidates. We have got more than 200 centers across the country where we conduct the exam. I can learn it from my comfort of my home, but examination is proctored in person. That is, if I want to write the exam in Ranchi, the exam is conducted in one center. The candidates will be issued with the hall ticket. They have to go to the exam center, TCS approved exam center with hall ticket, and government issued photo identity card and write the exam. There is no question of impersonation by someone else to write the exam for you, which can be done for edX Coursera. Okay. So new exam centers can be considered if we feel that, okay, you are indicating that more than 200 people will be writing the exam from your college. You can definitely ask for a local exam center. Local exam center does not mean the exam will be in your college. We'll forward your request to the TCS. They will find out a suitable venue, because conducting this online exam will require a special type of infrastructure. If it is available nearby, they will definitely put your students in that, so that the students are not inconvenienced to travel a lot. So exam centers are across different cities. Exam fees, 1,000 rupees per subject, but as per government norms, 50% fee waiver is given for reserved category students from SC and ST and physically challenged candidates with more than 40% disability. This is as per Government of India norms. The fee can be paid by the candidates online themselves, or in most of the cases, what the college they do, they actually assign the faculty member who will collect the fees from the students and pay them in bulk through the NPTEL, to the NPTEL. Similarly, we understand that there could be many students from the rural India who will find it extremely difficult to pay even 1,000 rupees fee for a particular exam. To help the students, since we are continuously working with our industry partners, we try to get some money through the corporate social responsibility funding of the organization. And that money, we spend it for giving some subsidy, fee waiver to the needy students. Who are these needy students? We depend on the local chapter college. Suppose Nirmala College being a local chapter, if they feel that some of their students wants to write the exam and they cannot afford to pay 1,000 rupees, the principal of the college can actually recommend the name of the students to the SPOC to NPTEL. And if we have the fund, we will definitely waive the fee of those candidates 50% for one subject. If one is writing 3 subjects, all 3 waivers will not be given. For one subject, we will definitely waive the fee. If the candidate is SC/ST category, then by default, they will be getting 50% fee waiver. In addition, if their name is recommended, they get another 50% fee waiver. That is, instead of paying 1,000 rupees, they will only pay 250 rupees. Examinations can be computer-based, or it could be conventional pen paper-based exam. Now, examination certification in your regular course, you have got internal assessment, you have got final examination. Maybe 10-15% weightage you take from internal assessment, maybe the attendance, class test and all, they contribute some component. Here also, we consider is a continuous comprehensive assessment process. That is, every week we give the students certain questions for self-assessment. If there are 10 or 20 questions related to that week's video, they submit the assignments within 10 days time. they are graded out of 100 marks each assignment. So if it is a 30-hour course spanning over 12 weeks timeline, they have got 12 assignments to submit, and out of those 12 assignments, yeah, they have got 1200 marks at stake. We considered that, okay, the students who are taking these courses are not doing these courses on a full-time basis. So they are already engaged somewhere else. So they may miss one or two odd assignments. So in a 12 weeks course, we do not consider the grades of all 12 assignments. We only consider the best 8 assignment scores. So if the student has submitted all 12, we'll only consider what are the best 8 scores, add them up, out of 800, what is their score, take an average, out of 100, what is the score, and 25% from that will be directly taken into the certification score. There we'll write out of 25, what is the assignment score. Similarly, for 8 weeks course, 6 assignments, and 4 weeks course, best 3 assignments are taken into account. Many times the student asks, okay, I have missed many of the assignments, I could not submit. In a 12 weeks course, I have hardly submitted 4 assignments. Am I eligible to write the exam? We say, yes, you can write the exam. There is a condition of criteria. First of all, how we will calculate marks out of 25? If you have submitted only 4 assignments, that means your marks is shown out of 400. Remaining 4 you have not submitted means you have got 0. So your marks out of 25, your marks out of 400 will be actually taken as marks scored out of 800. So proportionately marks out of 25 is reduced. And if this reduction is less than 10, then if your score is 100 out of 100 in the final exam also, we will not be issuing a successful course completion certificate to you. So whether it is assignment or final exam, the total score must be at least 40%. So out of 25, you should get 10. Final exam is conducted out of 100, which is scaled to 75. And in 75, that our total score should be at least 30. This is as far as the general courses are concerned. But as we say, there are certain things which needs to be tested on a practical front, particularly in the programming. Science students, physics students, they might have taken, say, Python, Java, something, some programming languages. So it's not the theoretical knowledge, okay, I know how to write the code. We would like to test it on a practical front. So what we do, the 75% weightage of the final exam is split into 2 parts. 25% weightage goes for the programming test, coding test, and the remaining 50% weightage goes for the final exam. So in the programming courses, the split is 25, 25, 50. And the score to get a certificate is that 10 out of 25 in assignment, 10 out of 25 in programming test, and your another 20 out of 50 in final exam. This is what I have already said. Exams are patterned to the tune of GATE or JAM exam. They are conducted through our exam partner TCS in the ION platform. We are definitely exploring the possibility of conducting the exam from home so that remotely we can proctor. This was tested during the pandemic phase, did not succeed, but still we are working with different agencies. This time we conducted the home-based proctoring for some of the students from abroad, but that number was very low. If we can scale it, maybe in future we'll go for the home-based proctoring too also. We have got 5-point grading, less than 40 score, consolidated score out of assignment and final score. Combining together, if it is less than 40, we do not give a pass certificate, not even participation certificate. 40 to 59, we say successfully completed. 60 to 74 or 60 to 100, we put a word elite before this on the top of the certificate. 60 to 74 will contain only elite badge. 75 to 89 will have this silver color badge in addition to the elite word. 90 to 100 will have a gold ribbon symbol here in addition to the elite tag. So as soon as the exam is over, we expect within 15-20 days time, we'll release the certificates or the score sheet to the portal. the students who are taking this course, writing the exam, after certain days, we keep them posted when the results are being declared. We keep the results in the portal for 3 days for the students to challenge, or if they have got any doubt with the scores, to challenge that. After 3 days, if we do not get any query, we consider that there is no dispute in the score. We publish the result along with the soft copy of the certificate. Okay. Certificate carry, in addition to your elite, gold, silver, depending on your score, they also carry a topper seal. If the course has got more than 100 people getting certificate, each certificate will be written that how many people have actually successfully completed the course. If the number is more than 100, then we put top 1% scorer, top 2% scorer, top 5% scorer. If the course is very, very specialized, or the number of enrollment or number of exam registrations are low, then if the only number is less than 10 or up to 10, we consider the top scorer as the highest scorer as the topper and put a topper seal without 1%, 2%, 5%. Up to 100, we'll put only 5 at the rate of 1 per 20. This is how a sample certificate looks like. It will have a consolidated score data, assignment data, proctor exam data. It will have a QR code so that anyone who is in possession of that certificate can actually test the authenticity of certificate from our own server through QR code scanner. It carries the signature of your institution that has offered the course, whether it's IIT Kharagpur, Kanpur, Delhi, Madras, anyone. This is elite, that means 60% score and above. Elite plus or silver, that means the candidate has scored between 75 to 89, and this candidate is within top 2% of the scorer. Number of candidates who successfully completed this course was 939. Here the score is above 153, and number of candidates who successfully completed is 153. Score is 94. That is the reason you find the gold ribbon symbol is shown against the name. Now, if the candidates are doing multiple courses, they are, as we say that this is an online course, you can take n number of courses. We have got 506 courses being offered during this semester, for which the enrollment process has started in mid-January, mid-November, and the courses will start on 18th of January. Enrollment process for the first set of courses will close on 25th January. So the people who are interested to take, say, I want to learn 20 courses, you are most welcome to join in 20 courses. But if you want to go for certification, there is a limit on how many courses you can write per semester. We conduct the exam in 3 days, one in March and September, and 2 days on April and October. So 3 days we'll be having exam in 2 sessions, morning 9 to 12, afternoon 2 to 5. Each paper will be tested on 2 sets of question paper. That is, the course X will have exam in the morning session as well as in the afternoon session. So I can choose whether I want to write the particular paper in morning or afternoon and choose my courses accordingly. So at max, I can, for learning purpose, I can take hundreds of courses, but for certification exam, I can actually join or write exam for maximum 6 courses, 2 on each day, forenoon, afternoon, that's way. And once I get, say, once I complete a certificate, I'll be getting individual certificates. But what about if I completed 20 courses? There are many people who have done 30, 40 courses, including faculty members. For them, they want a consolidated mark sheet, will definitely help them. So there is a provision that they can actually create this soft copy of the certificate, consolidated mark sheet themselves, and show it to the prospective employer, sorry, if they wish to show that. And the individual certificates can be as a backup mechanism. But these days, we are looking for, or the industry is looking for, knowledge in a particular focused area where the jobs are more. So whether it is basic science or engineering sciences, there are domains. Okay, if you are from physics, maybe a particular area, if you are interested, these areas are primarily on the master's program, you have got specific domains. So if during the undergraduate program also, if you are looking to develop your expertise in a particular area, NPTEL has gone to the extent of offering you a domain certification program. That is, we have got 41 domains, not only from the engineering, but from humanities, basic science, and management. You can go to the portal and get into the details of these domains, available domains. Each domain has got 3 or 4 prescribed core courses and 3 or 4 prescribed elective courses. If someone wants to develop the course or learn or you can get domain knowledge from a particular area, they can start taking the courses from that domain and complete all required core and elective courses within a 3 years timeline. Average score should be at least 60. Individual course score should not fall below 55. There are many cases we find, okay, the candidate has offered, say, appeared for 4-5 courses. One course which is in domain, he or she might have got less than 55. They can actually write for the course again once it is offered in the next semester or next to next semester and improve on that score. That is also possible. That's how domain certificate gives the student or the faculties to learn. Particularly, we have got a B.Ed program for the school teachers. But similar programs are not available for the higher educational institution teachers. So if you want to develop your proper pedagogy of teaching learning, your assessment process, your accreditation related issues, you can definitely go for the faculty domains. There are faculty domains courses that deals with pedagogy, teaching styles, assessment process, accreditations, which are essential for a faculty as long as they are in the academic institution. Okay, so you can explore all those domains. This is an example where there will be one or more core courses, 3 or more elective courses. It's not fixed. There could be optional elective 1, elective core course 1, core course 2. So whichever is running within the next semester, you can take that. That's how we go ahead. Similarly, the students who are taking a lot of courses from the NPTEL, there are many people who take all 6 courses during a semester based on the number of courses taken by the students within a certain timeline, as well as based on their score in that particular subject or particular courses. They are actually recognized with certain badges. We call NPTEL Superstars, NPTEL Evangelist, Motivated Learners, Enthusiast, Discipline Star, NPTEL Believers. We try to put certain recognition, give them a certificate. During our workshops, after every semester, we conduct a workshop for the candidates in one of the zones. Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Odisha, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Sikkim, and Northeast. We usually club them in our Eastern Zone workshop that we conduct after every semester results are declared in Kolkata. Many of the colleges from the Ranchi region, they join here, they come directly interact with us, and the top performing students and the top performing colleges, top 100 colleges which are rated based on the performance of the students, they are given recognition in that by providing them the plaque, mementos, all those things. So at this point, let me stop. Let me hand over the stage to Arpana ma'am. Madam, if you are there, would you like to take up the stage now?
Thank you, sir. Just a minute, Arpana.
Let her give her some hands-on, talk more on that.
Sure,
Then
sir.
I can join little later also.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, thank you very much. The way you have put up the things that how students can take up the versatile the fields that they want to work in, they want to learn.
See, once whether they are in IIT or your college,
Yes, sir.
Ultimate goal of education is either they should go for higher studies, they should crack the exam,
Yes, sir.
they should get an employment, or they should start their own business. And as an academic institution, whether you are faculty or as a whole, the institution has got certain responsibility. I understand the engineering colleges, they are more concerned about their students, because if the students do not get an apprenticeship or internship or your jobs, then in private engineering colleges, the administration will be there out. But that is not so in case of general degree colleges, because the placement is not still not very important, considered very important. But can you not look beyond what is given? Maybe motivate the students. At least 10 to 20% students will be quite motivated to get deeper knowledge, learn from the newer areas. As teacher, can you help them to show the paths? That's what's the point. You are muted.
Thank you so much, sir. Actually, I lost the internet connection in between. So thank you. And I would like all the students who are listening to sir that you actually get an opportunity of accessing deep into a subject, learning more and precisely with so many helps, so many guidance available to you online, as well as your faculty there in the college itself will be assisting you while you study to this online courses. And I hope we are able to give what we plan for, the maximum out of these online courses. I would like to invite Arpana ma'am. Are you there, Arpana?
Yes, ma'am, I'm very much there.
Yeah, please.
And I would like to express heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Shivadas sir. He gave a very inspiring presentation as ever. And thanks a lot, sir. Thanks for being with me.
Thank you, ma'am.
आप जितने अच्छे से और जितने with the full full degree of knowledge. Am I audible, Sumit?
Yeah, you are. You are. And one more thing, what I have learned out of this is कि the topics that are there, जैसे कि जो girls हैं अभी जो सुन रही हैं girls, all the students who are listening here, plus my all colleagues who are present here, this is a very promoting platform that will help you to learn deeply and clearly about a subject without binding you into a working hour or binding you into a learning hours. एंड बहुत प्रिसाइज नॉलेज देता है, बहुत धीरे धीरे आराम से असाइनमेंट्स पे वर्क करके. इवन द असाइनमेंट्स आर बेस्ड ऑन द लेक्चर्स दैट आर इम्पार्टेड. अगर हम लेक्चर्स को अच्छे से सुनते हैं, उनको ठीक से देखते हैं, समझते हैं और उस पर वर्क कर लेते हैं, तो असाइनमेंट सॉल्व करने में भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं आता है आप लोग को. एंड दैट विल मेक यू सिंसियर टू योरसेल्फ, एंड दैट इज व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ आवर. वी हैव टू बी मोर सिंसियर एंड ऑनेस्ट टू आवरसेल्व्स. So this is a step ahead in that. Thank you so much, Das sir. I can't tell what cooperation you have been extending to me from the very first day we have enrolled. I have been calling him time and again, disturbing him often, and he's been there.
I look after the activities of the Eastern Zone, and it's my privilege to interact with you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
and
much.
Reach out to the internet audience.
Yeah, I'm handing over the screen to now Arpana. Arpana, ma'am, please carry on now.
Ma'am, am I audible to you? Am
Yes.
I audible? Okay.
And
So,
Arpana, before I start this, I would like to talk some questions and some problems which we have been facing. सबसे पहला प्रॉब्लम ये आता है कि हमारे स्टूडेंट्स एंड फैकल्टी को एक तरीके से बताना होगा कि कैसे इजी स्टेप है. ऑल्दो आई हैव बीन शेयरिंग ट्यूटोरियल वीडियोस विद देम, बट दे हैव नॉट बीन एबल टू बी वेरी कन्वीनियंटली डूइंग द एनरोलमेंट प्रोसेस, दो इट इज नॉट वेरी डिफिकल्ट बट स्टिल. And then another thing is कि while we talk, while we do things, the girls may find things to be a little complicated due to the language. किस तरह से लैंग्वेज कर सकते हैं, किस तरह से मेंटोर्स ऐड करके मेंटोर्स का फायदा हो सकता है, कैसे हमारे डिग्री के जितने भी फैकल्टी हैं उनको इस प्रोग्राम्स का फायदा हो सकता है, कैसे गर्ल्स इसका एडवांटेज उठा सकती हैं. So whenever कहीं भी कुछ आएगा, pop up होगा कोई question, तो I'll be like intruding as ever to you whenever
Yes.
you're talking.
यस मैम, मैं चाहूंगी कि जो मेरा वाला जो पोर्शन ऑफ द टॉक है वो इसी
Yeah.
तरह का रहे, मोर ऑफ क्वेश्चन
Yeah.
आंसर और ओरिएंटेड टू क्वेश्चन आंसरिंग काइंड ऑफ सेशन। तो टू गिव अ ब्रीफ बैकग्राउंड, एक भूमिका बांधने के लिए, जिस तरह से दास साहब ने कहा कि इस ऑनलाइन पद्धति को अपनाना हम जितनी जल्दी से जल्दी अपनाएं उतना हमारे करियर के लिए बहुत अच्छी बात है। एंड मैं तो बोलती हूँ, मैं 2018 से यहाँ की अपनी संस्था की स्पॉक हूँ, सिंगल पॉइंट ऑफ कांटेक्ट हूँ। मेरा हर दिन जब मैंने एनपीटेल एक्टिविटी करी, हर मेरा वर्कशॉप जो मैंने अटेंड किया, मैंने नई चीज़ पाई। मैं कभी भी अपने आप को ऐसा नहीं समझती कि मुझे सब कुछ आता है। हर वर्कशॉप में, बिकॉज इसकी खासियत ये है, इन ऑनलाइन लेक्चर्स की खासियत ये है कि अगर मान लीजिए आपने 3 साल पहले मशीन लर्निंग का कोर्स किया, या आप फिजिक्स की टीचर हैं, आपने फिजिक्स से रिलेटेड कुछ कोर्स किया, आप देखोगी कि विद इन 2 आवर्स, 2 years and 2.5 years उस पर्टिकुलर मॉड्यूल में देयर विल बी समथिंग न्यू। एंड यू बीइंग अ टीचर, चाहे आप टीचर हो चाहे आप स्टूडेंट हो, आपको लगेगा कि नहीं ये वाला भी करना चाहिए, क्योंकि 2.5 साल पहले जो हमने किया था उसमें ये मॉड्यूल नहीं था। तो दिस इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ द कोर्सेज। ये कोर्सेज हम हमारे आईआईटी फोरम, जितने भी आईआईटीज के जो कोलैबोरेशन, 4 प्रीमियर आईआईटीज हैं, उनकी कोलैबोरेशन से ये एनपीटेल मूक्स फोरम बना है। और ये हम फैकल्टी के लिए एक कांस्टेंट इंस्पिरेशन है। तो एक और मैं बात बताना चाहूंगी, अगर हम शिक्षक, हम चाहते हैं कि हमारे विद्यार्थी करें, तो आपको पहले उसको करना पड़ेगा। वो सारी चीजें तभी आप सिखा सकते हैं जब आप खुद उसको करते हैं। वो जो मान लीजिए 4 वीक का कोर्स है, 8 वीक का कोर्स है, जब तक आप उसमें नहीं जाओगे, आप असाइनमेंट नहीं कहोगे। देखिए, हम एक पर्टिकुलर एक्स विषय को आज 10 साल से पढ़ा रहे हैं, लेकिन जो पर्टिकुलर न्यूमेरिकल, मान लो एक टिपिकल न्यूमेरिकल आ जाता है जो बच्चों से सॉल्व नहीं होता, तो जब तक हम सॉल्व नहीं करेंगे, उनके साथ बैठ के सॉल्व नहीं करेंगे, तब तक हमें नहीं पता चलेगा कि किस टाइप की लर्निंग हो रही है। इसलिए एक और बात बता दूं, सभी विद्यार्थीगण जो सुन रहे हैं और शिक्षकगण भी सुन रहे हैं, तो आप बच्चे जब एक पर्टिकुलर कोर्स एनरोल करते हो, तो उस कोर्स को अगर आप मेंटरिंग चाहते हो, तो आपका जो फैकल्टी मेंटर है, एनपीटेल फोरम उस मेंटर को सबसे पहले ये शर्त पे मेंटर बनाता है कि आप उस कोर्स में एनरोल हो जाओ, जिस सेम स्टेप से जैसा कि स्टूडेंट उस पर्टिकुलर कोर्स को एनरोल करता है। इससे क्या होता है, एक ग्रुप बन जाता है। There is a discussion forum that Dr. Shibadas sir had been telling कि कुछ एक पर्टिकुलर न्यूमेरिकल है या कुछ एक पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम, एनालिटिकल प्रॉब्लम है जो नहीं समझ में आ रहा है इन अ ग्रुप, तो इन ए वे एनी लर्नर, वेदर इट बी स्टूडेंट लर्नर और फैकल्टी लर्नर, दे कैन ऑलवेज पोस्ट देयर डाउट्स ऑन दैट डिस्कशन फोरम। लेकिन छोटे छोटे न्यूमेरिकल्स को, छोटे छोटे क्वेश्चंस को करने के लिए हम अपने लेवल पर एक लोकल डिस्कशन फोरम का भी प्रिपरेशन करते हैं इन द फॉर्म ऑफ आवर टेक्सटिंग ग्रुप्स। हमारे पास व्हाट्सएप है, तो हम एक लोकल ग्रुप तैयार कर लेते हैं। उससे क्या होता है कि मान लीजिए असाइनमेंट की डेडलाइन से परसों है, तो आज से ही जो फैकल्टी मेंटर है, उस एक्स कोर्स का फैकल्टी मेंटर है, वो बोलना शुरू कर देता है, अलर्टिंग सिग्नल्स भेजना शुरू कर देता है कि इट्स अ जेंटल रिमाइंडर कि परसों 11:59 PM को आपका असाइनमेंट क्लोज हो जाएगा। एंड इट्स अ हार्ड डेडलाइन बच्चों, इट्स अ हार्ड डेडलाइन, इट्स अ नेशन वाइड डेडलाइन। ये कोई एक संस्था के लिए एक्सटेंड नहीं होगा। तो इससे हम बहुत सारी चीजें सीखते हैं। हम अपने कोर कंटेंट को भी सीखते हैं, हम डिसिप्लिन में भी रहना सीखते हैं, हमारे स्टडी आवर्स इतने अच्छे हो जाते हैं। जो बच्चे, मैंने खुद देखा है, जो बच्चे घर जाकर पढ़ाई करने के बाद दे यूज्ड टू यूज देयर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक गैजेट्स फॉर फ्रूटलेस सर्फिंग अक्रॉस दी सोशल मीडिया एंड दी वेब, वही बच्चे आज की डेट में अपनी इवनिंग आवर्स को डिसिप्लिन मोड में they use their this thing data pack and their internet connectivity hours to watch the lectures। तो कितनी अच्छी बात है, आपने अपनी कॉलेज की पढ़ाई कर ली और उससे रिलेटेड आपने एक पर्टिकुलर एनपीटेल कोर्स किया। एनपीटेल आपको ये नहीं बोलता कि आप हार्ड एंड फास्ट जिस सीजन में आप से एक्स कोर्स करते हो, से केमिस्ट्री 2 का कोर्स करते हो, तो इट डजंट गिव यू अ थिंग कि आप उसी सीजन उसका एग्जाम दो. इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. इट इज रियली नॉट पॉसिबल. हम जानते हैं बच्चों कि हमारा लेवल आईआईटी के जो इंस्ट्रक्टर्स हैं उनके लेवल में देयर इज अ डिफरेंस इन द टीचिंग कोर्स कंटेंट ऑल्सो. तो एक बहुत अच्छी बात जो अभी हाल ही के स्पॉक वर्कशॉप में बोली मिस्टर जयंत ने, ही टोल्ड कि इवन फैकल्टी आर ऑल्सो रिकमेंडेड. जैसे मान लीजिए मुझे डेटा एनालिटिक्स के ऊपर कुछ करना है और मैंने डेटा एनालिटिक्स कोर्स अभी तक पढ़ाया नहीं है. आई एम इनटू दैट रिसर्च रिलम. मैंने डेटा एनालिटिक्स के ऊपर रिसर्च करती हूँ, बच्चों से प्रोजेक्ट कराती हूँ, लेकिन कभी आज तक मैंने डेटा एनालिटिक्स को पढ़ाया भी नहीं. लेकिन मैं डेटा एनालिटिक्स पढ़ना चाहती हूँ. तो ठीक है, अगर मैं इस सीजन में डेटा एनालिटिक्स का कोर्स ऑप्ट करती हूँ तो इट इज रियली नॉट नेसेसरी कि मैं इसी सीजन उसका एग्जाम दूँ. इट इज अप टू यू. आप उसको सिर्फ इस सीजन में पढ़िए, उसके लेक्चर्स, असाइनमेंट करिए. आपसे नहीं बनता कोई बात नहीं, आप बीच में छोड़ देते, आपको कुछ कार्य आ जाता है, घर में कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ जाती है, आपके वर्किंग फ्रंट में कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ जाती है, आपके एग्जाम्स इधर उधर हो जाते हैं. कोविड सीजन में एग्जाम बिल्कुल हिल गए हैं, एग्जाम के कैलेंडर हिले हुए हैं, तो वो हो जाता है. टेक योर टाइम, आप फिर से करो, अगले सीजन में फिर से उसको करो. नहीं हो रहा है फिर से उसको करो. एक सीजन ऐसा आएगा जब यू विल बी वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट इन अटेम्प्टिंग ऑल द क्वेश्चंस, एंड फिर उस सीजन आपको खुद यू विल बी एबल टू सेल्फ इवैल्यूएट कि ओके दिस इज द टाइम आई शुड फॉरगो विद माय एग्जामिनेशन प्रोसीजर. तो जो एनपीटेल फोरम है, इट इज कस्टमाइजिंग, इट इज मेकिंग द लर्निंग विद सच एन ईज. वो कभी आपसे नहीं पूछेगा कि आपने 5 बार एनरोल किया और आपने एग्जाम क्यों नहीं दिया. नेवर. इट्स फॉर नॉलेज लर्निंग, कोर नॉलेज लर्निंग. तो एक ये बात है. और दूसरी बात, मैं जो अपने जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपको स्क्रीन शेयर करना चाहूँगी, उससे पहले मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगी कि अभी जो आजकल की स्थिति है, आजकल की स्थिति ऐसी है बच्चों की, आपकी जो पढ़ाई है वो भी ऑनलाइन हो गई. तो इमेजिन एक बच्चा सवेरे सवेरे उठता है, नहा धो के अपना नाश्ता करता है, सब कुछ करता है, और उसके बाद 9-10 बजे उसको क्लासेस अटेंड करनी है. क्लासेस में उसने अपनी आँख को फोकस किया, ऑनलाइन लर्निंग किया. अब उसके ऊपर एनपीटेल लर्निंग भी आ गया. तो कितने आवर्स ना, मतलब इट्स स्टिल वी आर ह्यूमन बीइंग, वी हैव आवर बॉडी ऑर्गन्स हैव सम लिमिट. तो इसलिए मेरी आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप लोग बहुत ज्यादा कोर्सेज में की तरफ फोकस मत करिए. हाँ ठीक है, आपको कुछ कैजुअल सा लेक्चर सुनना, आप जरूर एनरोल कर लीजिए. अगर एक पर्टिकुलर सीजन में इफ देयर आर 1000 कोर्सेज, कैन यू इमेजिन a particular individual learner can enroll in all 1000 courses. But why to become jack of all trades? Let us become master of one. तो we recommend, हम अपने बच्चों को बोलते हैं, तुम 3rd सेमेस्टर में हो, तुम प्रोग्रामिंग, तुम्हारे सिलेबस में जावा है या फिर आपके उसमें ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम है, तो हम बोलेंगे कि आपको आपके कोर्स में माइक्रो प्रोसेसर्स, ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम एंड जावा. उसमें ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम is a portion that you can cover at ease. Microprocessors need a little bit of more learning. तो हम उस बच्चे को बोलेंगे go for one programming. then ज्यादा कोर्सेज में मत एनरोल हुई. ज्यादा कोर्सेज, it will be as good as eating the full platter in a day. Let us not go into that. धीरे धीरे करके. It applies to faculty, the faculty who are beginners. It applies to that also. So मैं इसके साथ में आपको स्क्रीन शेयर करूंगी. I'm taking you to this particular Excel sheet. तो इसका इन सब का लिंक्स मैं अभी हमारे एड्रेसिंग सेशन के बाद मैडम सुमित को मैं प्रोवाइड कर दूंगी. Now this is that particular area जहां आप अपने कोर्सेज का चयन कर सकते हैं, कोर्स सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं, and learn to read the course codes. NOC stands for this thing, NPTEL online course. NOC stands for NPTEL online course. 21 stands for calendar year. This stands for AE. AE stands for engineering or discipline, and this stands for the course serial number. So if you take a look, you are graduate and postgraduate students. So you have biology also, you have chemistry also, you have mathematics also. आप theme wise ये Excel sheet को देख पा रहे हो. And
excuse me, ma'am. It's
yes,
not visible. The screen is not moving forward. We can see only the computer section.
Okay, let me share once again for you. Once. Is the screen scrolling at
Yes,
your end?
yes, ma'am. Yes, now it's visible. Yes.
So I'll take you to some of the sections like biotechnology, chemical engineering का आपने नहीं, but chemistry is there. Chemistry domain is there. जैसा कि आपने देखा biotechnology ऊपर था, chemistry domain is here. You have a physics domain also. You have mathematics domain also. And जो computer science वाले जो बच्चे हैं, वो computer science में अपने core subjects को कर सकते हैं. आप लोग अपनी सुविधा भी देखिए, आप learning at ease देखिए. आपको लग रहा है the best way of selecting a course is in सारे particular courses के आगे there is a link. Just look at it. There is a link. There are two links. हमारी दो sites में, major sites में इन courses का link provide किया गया है. As you can see the title of these two columns, last two columns. I'm taking you to that. See, it is NOC URL and NPTEL URL. I recommend you to make use of the last column URL. आपको बस इस particular को browser bar में देना है, and then you are through. You will be entering into that particular course. तो वहाँ पे आप जैसे मान लीजिए हम लोग यहाँ पे चले जाते हैं. I enter into. So that will take directly to that particular course. लेकिन कभी-कभी आप course catalog भी देखना चाहेंगे, तो मैं आपको वो वाला part भी दिखा देती हूँ. See, you are directed directly to that particular area, and do you आपको ये पता नहीं होगा कि इनके जो भी old versions हैं या जो भी updated versions हैं, they are there in the form of these stored YouTube videos. तो एक बार join करने से पहले इस last column में दिए गए URLs को आप जरूर देख लीजिएगा. इनके week 1, week 2 lecture by lecture देख लीजिएगा कि कौन सा कोर्स. जैसे मैं आज ही अभी की बात बताती हूँ. आई एम ऑल्सो ट्राइंग टू एनरोल इन सम ऑफ द कोर्सेज दिस सीजन, और मेरा थोड़ा सा इंक्लिनेशन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में. मैं हूँ कंप्यूटर साइंस की, लेकिन अब मुझे 2021 से, जैसा कि सर ने बोला कि अपना स्टार्टअप, तो लाइक आई एम ऑल्सो इनटू दैट, ट्राइंग टू गेट इनटू दैट फील्ड. तो मैंने देखा कि देयर आर 3 कोर्सेज: एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एसेंशियल्स, देन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप थिंग, एंड देयर इज अनदर. तो ओके फाइन. तो व्हाट आई विल डू इज, मैं इस पर्टिकुलर लिस्ट को रेफर करूंगी, और वो जो तीनों कोर्सेज जो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप से रिलेटेड है, तीनों की यूआरएल मैं चाहूंगी. दैट इज येट टू बी डन ऑन माय साइड. और तीनों को मैं देखूंगी व्हाट एग्जैक्टली आई वांट, द थिंग्स व्हिच आई एग्जैक्टली वांट, बिकॉज मैं तीनों में जाना पसंद नहीं करूंगी. आई डोंट हैव टाइम. वी हैव लॉट मेनी ऑफ जॉब. दिस अप्लाइज टू एवरीवन who is there as a working professional at their workplaces. So आप एक को उसको वॉच करिए, सी द कंटेंट. इफ इट इज कंप्लाइंग टू योर सिलेबस करिकुलम, तो इसमें कौन आपकी मदद करेगा? इसमें आपके इंस्टीट्यूट का स्पॉक एज वेल एज द टीचिंग फैकल्टी. तो मेरी फिर से आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट है, आप सभी फैकल्टी से रिक्वेस्ट है, अगर आप अपने संस्था के बच्चों को एनपीटीएल की दिशा में, लर्निंग की दिशा में ले जाना चाहते हैं, तो आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप आज खुद एक संकल्प ले लें कि हम हर सीजन में एक कोर्स जरूर करेंगे. And there is a wonderful information. I am afraid whether you people are knowing it or not. NPTEL has recently launched a degree program. It has launched a degree program. Once again, so as you can see, there are some courses which are rerun. There are some courses which are new arrivals, and there are rerun. Can you see there is a column called yes. Yes मतलब होता है FDP courses. देखिए, NPTEL हमारे सामने बहुत सारे मल्टी डायमेंशनल वे में it offers a platter. It offers platters to students. It offers platters to faculty also. पता है आप लोगों को, हमारे यहाँ हो गए 3 या 4 साल. हमारे यहाँ 3 साल से on the basis of NPTEL we are getting appraisal credits. हमारा annual appraisal में there's one portion कि आपने कितने NPTEL कोर्सेज किए. और जैसा कि दास सर ने बताया कि 4 week का कोर्सेज it gives us say half FDP credit. 8 weeks का course it gives 1 FDP credits, and 12 weeks ago it gives 1.5 FDP credit. So even we are going to learn with our students. And वो तो है ही, कोई भी कोर्स में अगर मैं आज एक कोर्स 10 साल से पढ़ा रही हूँ, तो भी मेरे असाइनमेंट में कोई ऐसा आ जाएगा जिसके लिए मुझे इंटरनेट सर्फिंग करनी पड़ेगी, मुझे अपने बच्चों से डिस्कस करना पड़ेगा, and then we'll be through with that assignment. And you should be very honest, because learning is forever. कोई एज नहीं होती कि ओके ठीक है इस पर्टिकुलर एज में लर्निंग स्टॉप हो जाती है. आई गेस यू पीपल एग्री विद मी. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट दिस थिंग. लेट मी टेक टू अनदर थिंग. ये जो आप देख पा रहे हैं, ओके, दिस वन. सो ये जो पर्सन है, ये इन्होंने भी एनपीटीएल वर्कशॉप कराया एंड दे आर ट्राइंग टू से कि व्हाट वंडर्स दे वर with what wonders they were benefited when they joined this NPTEL kind of learning, and they are in say top 100 this thing kind of merit list of local chapters for more than 3 consecutive years. काफी consecutive years से इनका local chapter बहुत अच्छा perform कर रहा है, and they are. So Sumit, just let me try whether you will be able to hear the computer sound. This
है. अभी हाल ही में जारी NIRF रैंकिंग में LNCT ही एकमात्र
I guess the voice is feeble.
चौथी बार हम एक्रेडिटेड हुए हैं और इसी मंच का मैं उपयोग करते हुए IIT मद्रास को NIRF रैंकिंग और साथ ही अभी हाल ही में उन्होंने जो इनिशिएटिव लिया है ऑनलाइन डिजिटल कोर्सेज का, जो पहली बार होगा भारत में, उसके लिए मैं शुभकामनाएं देता हूं. माननीय अनुपम चौकसी सर सादर आमंत्रित हैं.
Is it audible? Somewhat audible?
Yeah, it was all.
जी जबलपुर के प्रोफेसर सबको मेरा नमस्कार. LNCT के जो भी फैकल्टी मेंबर्स आज इस प्रोग्राम को देख रहे हैं उन सबको भी मैं नमस्कार करता हूं. NPTEL जब से शुरू हुआ, हम तब पहले इनिशियल बात करते थे, फैकल्टी मेंबर्स से बात करते थे तो वो कहते थे सर इंडियन कंटेंट उतना अच्छा नहीं हो सकता.
So I'll be giving this particular URL to you ताकि आपके पास आज खूब सारे URLs हो जाए, आप आराम से आज घर जाके इन सब URLs को go through कर सकते हैं. So I apologize, I have some net connectivity issues here.
नहीं, उनको ज्वाइन करने के बाद पता नहीं क्यों ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाया वो ऑनलाइन.
ओके,
हो सकता है. आप देखिए जब हमारे नए प्रिंसिपल आए थे तो उन्हें बड़ा किया कि आप दूसरों को देखिए, आप उनके कहीं वो विदेश में किसी यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ते होंगे तो वहाँ का उन्हें दे. तो जब पहली बार NPTEL शुरू हुआ और अमित बोध उपाध्याय सर से मेरी बात हुई और हमने एक टारगेट रखा कि हमारी हर फैकल्टी को इन MOOCs कोर्सेज को कंपलसरीली करना भी है, अचीवमेंट भी लाने हैं. तो पहले साल जब हमारा चैप्टर सर ने जैसा बताया कि LNCT के चैप्टर्स टॉप 100 में आए, खुशी हमको महसूस हुई थी. और साथ ही जो नए फैकल्टी मेंबर्स थे उनको काफ़ी मोटिवेशन हुआ, उनको भी फील हुआ कि अब लर्निंग जो है वो ओपन सिस्टम की तरफ जा रही है.
Dr. Arpana, would you be able to turn up the volume slightly?
Yeah, I'm able to realize that जो मैं आपको YouTube videos दिखाऊंगी उनकी voice इतनी अच्छी नहीं रहेगी, but still. So I just move forward and let's not waste time because I know lot many of people, including faculty and students, are awaiting for their queries resolved. So let me like directly come to. So I just want to say there are so many help videos that will explain you what is all about NPTEL, how to enroll in NPTEL from various people. But let me take you to the official site of NPTEL that speaks on that has a collection of help videos in Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil and Telugu. I guess again there will be a problem. I have made
सिर्फ उतने ही दिखेंगे आपको, तो आप या तो फिर स्क्रॉल करके जो कोर्स आपको पसंद है वो आप क्लिक करके ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, नहीं तो फिर यहाँ पे जो कैटेगरीज है वहाँ पे क्लिक करके आप डिसिप्लिन चूज कर सकते हैं पहले, जैसे कि आर्किटेक्चर है, एजुकेशन, इंजीनियरिंग, जो आपको चाहिए आपको चूज.
और इसी का डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन मैं आज आपको बताने वाली हूँ. ठीक है, तो ओके, लेट मी टेक यू टू दिस पर्टिकुलर साइट. तो जितने भी लर्नर्स पहले यहाँ पे, हो सकता है कुछ लर्नर्स पहले भी स्वयं की साइट पे जा चुके होंगे, बट दिस इज दैट साइट swayam.gov.in/NPTEL.
Arpana, I'll just intervene in between.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arpana ma'am.
Yes.
I think there will be many people, rather students, a handful of them नहीं, बहुत सारे होंगे rather, those who have downloaded the Swayam app.
Yes, yes, going to that also. I
Yeah.
will give you demonstration on both the things, on laptop also as well as on mobile application.
Sure, sure.
So for this, we have with us my student learner, Kritika Upadhyay, and I'll be telling her to screen share. But उससे पहले laptop में कैसे करना है? Like you have to go here, and because मैं already एक learner हूँ जिसने पहले से ही login account बना लिया है, जैसे मैं जाती हूँ कौन से पे इस particular site पे swayam.gov.in/NPTEL and my Gmail account is open and this thing activated. With the help of my Gmail ID, I'll be entering to my page, to my Swayam page, जो my courses के dashboard पे मुझे पहुंचा सकता है if I want to. So see, it is taking me to my courses. My courses में completed courses हैं and as well as ongoing courses. So as you can see, ongoing courses में I have this lot of courses and completed courses में I have this lot of courses. ठीक है? Okay. Now, लेकिन मुझे अब search करना है and I am from computer science discipline. So I'll search. I'll go to NPTEL domain. There are so many educational providers. It can be an NITTR. It's a kind of teachers training वाला forum. अर्पित forum है. You have lot many. There are school students के लिए भी है NCERT forum and everything. But क्योंकि हम higher educational institutions को belong करते हैं, हम NPTEL domain में जैसे मेरा वाला है तो मैं से थिंग अगर मैं NPTEL domain में जाके मैं नहीं करना चाहती, I'll just say okay in like NPTEL domain. So this will take to me, yeah. Say यहाँ पे भी multidisciplinary या anything, marketing or something like that. Marketing में मैं आपको ले चलती हूँ. Say marketing, anything. So it will load me to this particular page. तो आपको सिर्फ hands on practice करना है, कुछ भी नहीं होगा, nothing will happen. And then suppose मुझे marketing में नहीं जाना है, मैंने लिखा entrepreneurship जैसा कि मैं आपको बोल रही थी, तो I'll just entrepreneurship and search. It will take me again to particularly वो वाले courses जिसमें शब्द entrepreneurship, तो आप कैसे भी searching कर सकते हो, आप filter करके कर सकते हो, आप text box में लिख के कर सकते हो. अब देखिए ये है, तो अभी मेरा homework ये है कि मुझे like ऑफलाइन मोड में जाके इनके लेक्चर्स को देखना पड़ेगा कि which course in entrepreneurship matches me the most. So course selection is highly important. So I'll be sharing theme wise, discipline wise courses for the time being to Madam Sumit, because time is left very less. 25th January is going to be the deadline. I have shown you, I've shared with you this particular deadline also, deadline calendar also. See this one.
I think most of my teachers and students know about these things.
Yes.
All my
So,
friends know.
time is very less, इसलिए you have to focus mainly on the selection of the courses.
Yeah.
So okay, yes, and then I'll just say click. Suppose मुझे essentials पे जाना है, I'll say click. मुझे मालूम है ये 12 वीक का कोर्स है, आप 12 वीक का नहीं करना चाहते, आप 6 वीक का करना चाहते हैं, तो आप 6 वीक पे चले जाइए. It will be directing me to my profile page. देखिए यहाँ पे है ना, and it will say join. देखिए ये पूरे कोर्स लेआउट आ जाएगा. It will say join. जैसे ही मैं join बटन दबाती हूँ, मैंने join बटन दबा दिया, it will direct me to my own profile. क्या मेरा फोन नंबर चेंज हुआ है? अगर चेंज हुआ है तो I should go for pressing the button edit profile. अगर ठीक ठाक है, सब कुछ ठीक है, बच्चे अगर आप सभी बच्चे you are a part of Swayam local chapter from Nirmala college and you have been acquainted with these courses from the college Spoc, इसलिए आप compulsorily you are a part of local chapter में yes लिखेंगे, no बिल्कुल नहीं लिखेंगे. You are a part of your local chapter, तो आप लोग कभी भी no नहीं लिखेंगे, बाकी सब आपने लिखना है. अगर like you have any problem with respect to some kind of roll number or something, और आपके पास university roll number नहीं है, you just write down class roll number, nothing will happen. आप अपना area लिखिए, department लिखिए, ये दोनों को check boxes को click करिए, that is an agreement kind of sentences, review and join the course, ये बटन आप दबा सकते हैं. तो ये हो गया लैपटॉप से जाने का तरीका. सपोज मैं ले ही लेती हूँ, सपोज मैं आप लोगों के साथ में इसको ज्वाइन कर ही लेती हूँ, तो जैसे ही मैंने ज्वाइन बटन दबाया, ये मुझे कोर्स के होम पेज पर ले जाएगा.
just see, it's working on, I'm getting directed to this. And it says week 0, the quiz assignment 0 is already there, and they have already given me week 1. They do their task in time. They expect the same from you. वो NPTEL फोरम समय पे सारा काम करता है और वो पूरे नेशन से वही एक्सपेक्ट करता है. So this is all about, and you have ये मैंने आपको बता दिया. And think how to add mentors. It's a short talk on the teachers. So single point of contact should be communicated every time you want to become a mentor. देखिए, मैं अपने संस्था के प्रोसीजर को बता देती हूँ. You can always modulate your procedure. What I do is every time I get a signal from NPTEL forum in the form of mails, I have a communication channel. I have departmental in charges, NPTEL in charges, and I have students team also, student volunteering team from every batch or say every course. मैं साइड बाय साइड अपने डिपार्टमेंटल इंचार्जेस को मैं मीटिंग पे कॉल करती हूँ. अभी कोविड से पहले हम फिजिकली इन क्लासरूम मीटिंग हम अटेंड करते थे, लेकिन अभी हम जी मीट पे आते हैं और फिर मैं उन लोगों को बता देती हूँ कि देखिए ये कोर्सेज ऑफर्ड है. मैं मेरी जो टीम बनी हुई है वो व्हाट्सएप में भी बनी है ना. आई हैव गिवन अ गूगल ग्रुप आल्सो. सो मैं दोनों मोड है ना, दोनों मोड में, क्योंकि कई लोग मेल देखना पसंद करते हैं, कई लोग दोनों मोड में मैं अटैचमेंट जैसे छोड़ देती हूँ कोर्सेज ऑफर्ड. Now it is the duty of the Spoc to track कि courses कौन से offered है. उनकी XLS format या CSV format is to be downloaded, fresh, updated every time Spocs get it. And obviously आप सब लोगों को भी जो NPTEL courses को join कर चुके होते हैं, उन learners का database हमेशा के लिए IIT मद्रास के सर्वर के database में जाके store हो चुका है. तो वंस यू आर अ लर्नर, आपने मान लो 2 कोर्सेज में भी ज्वाइन किया, आपको अगले सीजन के नोटिफिकेशंस आना शुरू हो जाएगा बाय डिफॉल्ट. ठीक है, बट स्टिल इट इज द ड्यूटी ऑफ स्पॉक, चाहे वो रिपीटेड आए या ना आए, इट इज द ड्यूटी ऑफ स्पॉक टू रिमाइंड यू टू गिव ए प्रॉपर परफॉर्मा. तो मैं हर डिपार्टमेंट में परफॉर्मा छोड़ देती हूँ, और एंड दैट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ डॉकेट्स और से, और उसमें हम डिपार्टमेंट के ऊपर छोड़ देते हैं कि आप लोग कितने कोर्सेज करवाना चाहते हैं अपने डिपार्टमेंट में. अब जो कोर्सेज हैं, मैं आप फैकल्टी को बोल रही हूँ, जो कोर्सेज हैं उनको आप 4 भाग में डिवाइड कर दीजिए. वन इज इनलाइन कोर्सेज, ऐसे कोर्सेज जो आपके सिलेबस से पार्शियली या टोटली मैच होते हैं. आई कॉल देम एज करिकुलम इनलाइन कोर्सेज. देयर आर सम मोर कोर्सेज जो आपके सिलेबस के नहीं है, बट दे आर ऑन द हायर एंड, लाइक अ पर्सन हु इज इंडल्ज्ड इन रिसर्च और सम काइंड ऑफ एमफिल काइंड ऑफ कोर्स, उनके लिए अगर है, कोर्स वर्क के लिए है, तो आप उनको कंटेंट बियॉन्ड सिलेबस, हम अपनी AICT की टर्मिनोलॉजी में उनको कंटेंट बियॉन्ड सिलेबस कोर्स मानते हैं. देन फिर लाइक myself and that particular department in charge, along with the due consent of HOD and teachers in a proper meeting, we decide कि अच्छा ठीक है, curriculum inline courses में how many teachers are willing to become mentors. It should not be pressurized. कोई टीचर्स नहीं बनना पसंद करते, वो देखना चाहते हैं अच्छा ठीक है, लेट अस सी, एक सीजन में करके देखते हैं, किसी और कलीग को करके देखते हैं, अगर वो सक्सेसफुली करेगा तो हम भी करेंगे. ओके, लीव द पर्सन टू हिम और हर. उनको इंडिविजुअली कोर्स को फॉरगो करने, उनको मत प्रेशर कर दीजिए आप मेंटर करने के लिए, बट इट्स ऑलवेज गुड टू बिकम मेंटर. मेंटर कैरीज अ सर्टिफिकेट एंड दैट विल ऐड टू योर अप्रेजल. अगर आप एक पर्टिकुलर कोर्स को आप बहुत बार पढ़ा चुके हैं, आपको पता है कि आप इसके असाइनमेंट्स बच्चों से करवा लेंगे. देखिए, दास सर ने बोला कि 6 out of 8 assignments and 3 out of 4 assignments and 8 out of 12 assignments. So अगर वो भी हम कर लेते हैं, तो at least we'll be getting a certificate. Not going into allied categories and allied silver category, allied gold category of the certificate. हम एक सादा सर्टिफिकेट भी हासिल कर ले अपने लेवल पर, वो भी पहली बार जब हम एक NPTEL सीजन में एग्जाम देने जा रहे हैं. It's a wonderful achievement. So don't go again. आप फेल हो जाओगे, कोई बात नहीं. मैं खुद एज अ स्पॉक ऑफ BIT दुर्ग, मैं 2 बार सर्टिफिकेशन हासिल नहीं कर पाई. मैंने एग्जाम दिया एंड इट्स ओके, इट्स वेरी मच ओके, बिकॉज आई कुडंट गिव टाइम. एंड ऑल्दो दैट वाज अ कोर्स जिसमें मैं काफी सालों से पढ़ा रही थी, बट आई कुड नॉट गिव टाइम, सो आई कुड नॉट. इट्स ओके, इट्स लर्निंग. तो कभी ना कभी मुझे भी मौका मिलेगा एंड आई विल गेट गुड एनफ सफिशिएंट टाइम एंड आई विल प्रोक्योर अ सर्टिफिकेट आउट ऑफ इट. देखिए, टीचर्स नीड नॉट प्रूव, you are already teachers. So you should not prove. अगर आप बच्चों के साथ, और आपके बच्चे सर्टिफिकेशन ले लेते हैं और आप नहीं ले पाते, it's okay. You should you should gladly spread out this message that I could not get a certification and you got it. That will be a nice inspiration to your students. So anyways, so mentors के लिए add करने के लिए, it is the Spoc page. It is the Spoc that will be ticking you. So as soon as आप faculty and students you enroll, it is readily available on the Spoc page. So what we do our whole thing, BIT Durka work, college work. And night time I sit at ease, open my page, and I go into all kinds of lists. तो कोर्स वाइज लिस्ट मुझे दिखनी होती है. मान लीजिए एक पर्टिकुलर फिजिक्स की टीचर ने अपने बच्चों को ज्वाइन करना है फिजिक्स 1 या फिजिक्स 2 के साथ में, तो रात को स्पॉक के पेज में उनके नाम दिखने लगे इंस्टेंटली विदिन फ्यू मिनट्स एंड आवर्स वो अपडेट हो जाता है. आईआईटी मद्रास का सर्वर अपडेट हो जाता है एंड बाय इवनिंग इट्स डन एंड शी विल बी एबल टू सी ऑल एंड विद ड्यू कंसेंट शी कैन टिक यू द मेंटर. अब अगर एक पर्टिकुलर कोर्स में एक से ज्यादा टीचर्स हैं, तो आईआईटी मद्रास गिव्स अ रिकमेंडेशन कि आप 1:40 के ऊपर 2 मेंटर्स रख सकते हैं. 1:40 के ऊपर. अगर विदिन 40 आपके बच्चे हैं, स्टूडेंट्स हैं, तो 1 फैकल्टी शुड बी गिवन एन अपॉर्चुनिटी. एंड उसमें भी लाइक दोनों फैकल्टी वांट्स टू लाइक दिस, तो ठीक है, इट्स ओके. आप एक को टिक कर दीजिए, एक को बोलो कि आप सर्टिफिकेशन करिए, एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम आप दूसरे मेंटर को अपॉर्चुनिटी दीजिए, पहले मेंटर को आप मत दीजिए. So this is a healthy way of giving opportunities to each and every faculty to pursue their mentorship on that same subject. Let it be a healthy relationship. Let it be a healthy kind of transaction. So anyways, so ye jo mentoring, again there is a hard deadline to mentor addition. So I'll be telling because it's for the first time, Sumit will be going for adding new people. So I'll be constantly giving Sumit reminders. And you have to abide by that hard deadline because it's not your college. It is the whole nation's deadline. So we have to abide by the deadline. Mentor addition की जो hard crisp deadline है, they are very much kind enough. IIT Madras is very much kind enough. फिर भी इन लोग हमें extension then double extension देते हैं. Why to my question is why to wait till that deadline? Let's do our work in time. So mentors stick होने के बाद में what will happen is another step is वो मैं एक particular teacher मेरे पास आ जाएगा आप लोग से, तो मैं उस handful of group से demonstration बता दूंगी. As soon as the teacher is becoming mentor, जो बच्चे हैं who are called as mentees, उनके कोर्स पेज में mentor tab में वो particular teacher का नाम दिखने लगता है. तो it's the duty of the mentees कि mentor tab के drop down list में मिस्टर XYZ को वो क्लिक करें. सिर्फ स्पॉक का टीचर को मेंटर करना सफिशिएंट नहीं है. जब तक वो 20 या 40 मेंटीज अपने टीचर मेंटर को एज अ मेंटर टिक नहीं करते अपने कोर्स पेज में जाके, द टास्क इज अनडन. एंड देयर आर वेरियस क्राइटेरिया दैट विल बी कमिंग लेटर ऑन बिकॉज आप अभी बिगिनिंग स्टेजेस में हैं कि कौन से फैकल्टी मेंटर्स को सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा. उसके लिए फैकल्टी ऑल्सो हैज टू बी 360 डिग्री अलर्ट. बच्चों की तरह उसको भी कोर्स पेज में जाना पड़ेगा, उस फैकल्टी को कोर्स पेज में जाना पड़ेगा. इट हैज टू सी द पर्सन हैज टू सी द असाइनमेंट्स एंड एवरीथिंग, द कोर्स प्रोग्रेस. देयर इज अ ह्यूज अमाउंट का थिंग, बट डोंट टेक इट इन अ बर्डन, टेक इट इन अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग वे. देखिए मुझे पता है हम टीचर्स को टाइम नहीं मिलता, तो वी कैन ऑलवेज गो फॉर अ ग्रुप काइंड ऑफ वर्क, ठीक है ना. So that group activity may we can discuss the assignments and then we can take the assignments and everything that can be done. But again, we don't have to force our students. Which hardly 5%, 10% students को लगेगा कि yes, we are confident enough and we can crack the examination. Give them time. So like exam. So there is another step which is called as exam registration step. एग्जाम रजिस्ट्रेशन स्टेप में जो स्पॉक की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है टू आइडेंटिफाई कौन से बच्चे फीस नहीं दे सकते. इट्स अ वेरी क्रूशियल थिंग. देखिए NPTEL doesn't want this particular opportunity to be used in a biased manner. It should be a fair. So documentary proof. Spoc will be authorized to save a documentary proof in the form of SCSC certificate or some kind of document that speaks ki, okay, the person is not economically sufficient, and or he or she is SCST candidate or whatever are the reasons. And jo payment wala mode hai, I have kept, because it's the era of payments. So what we have done is we have like it's up to the college will, लेकिन हम क्या करते हैं, हम सब कुछ बच्चों के ऊपर छोड़ देते हैं. हमें पता है कि बच्चों के पास में वो नहीं है, डेबिट कार्ड्स नहीं है, डिजी कार्ड पेमेंट नहीं है, तो हमारे पास एक अकाउंट सेक्शन है. आप लोग भी ऐसा कर सकते हैं. मैं एक उदाहरण दे रही हूँ. हमारा एक अकाउंट सेक्शन है, ERP सेल है. हम बच्चों को उनके पास भेजते थे जिनके पास उनका डेबिट कार्ड नहीं है. हम उनको बोलते थे आप कैश पेमेंट कर दो. ERP सेल अपनी तरफ से डिजी पेमेंट कर देता है उस बच्चे के लिए. बच्चा वो कोर्स पेज खोल देता है, एग्जाम रजिस्ट्रेशन कोर्स पेज खोल देता है. एंड but still if the management and other managerial functionaries are very kind enough, you can always go for a DD, Sumit, है ना? You can go for a consolidated NEFT or you can go for a consolidated DD, but digi payments are always done, है ना? जैसे जैसे बच्चे, कुछ बच्चे तो अपने पेरेंट्स के डेबिट कार्ड से कर लेंगे, कुछ बच्चे नहीं कर पाते, तो you don't take the money. Let there be a system. They let there be a thing, kind of cell which accepts the money in cash, and on the basis of that उनके कोर्स पेज में जाके जो authorized accountant है या जो भी है उनको वो like, so it's a kind of mutual cooperation that can be rendered from college to these students जिनके पास में digicard payment mode नहीं. So this was all about, I guess I have sufficed nearly 40% of the queries, and only things which are left out, जो चीजें रह गई हैं, तो वो मैं अब कृतिका को मैं इनवाइट करती हूँ.
Arpana, before you leave and pass on that to her. And,
I'm always here.
Yeah, one thing which I got right now, अभी थोड़े दिन पहले ये problem आया, that girls who are having medium problem, suppose the lecture is imparted in English and they don't understand, जिनको वो English समझ नहीं आती जो impart कर रहे हैं, and they want to understand what the content is. If the language is not friendly, the content is not understood. In that case, what provisions are there? This is a very important query to be cleared before we move further.
So courses में मैं सुमित आपको बता दूं, courses में nearly all courses are say they have captions in Hindi. The courses are all available in Hindi. I'll give you the link. एक particular course का, एक particular domain से course का मैं आपको Hindi link provide करूँगी. So almost nearly all courses are being rephrased in Hindi. They have the captions in Hindi. So okay, in that particular case, for the time being, आप ऐसे courses select करिए जिसमें हिंदी में भी lectures.
Right. Okay.
मुझे like I'll be sitting.
Any other query? If my all the colleagues they would like to ask anything, if anybody would like to ask, please make it that.
Namaskar.
Yeah. Yes, I have a question, Dr. Arpana. Thank you so much for explaining the things so clearly. Could you please show us how they can add a particular faculty as a mentor? Because I'm from Department of Chemistry and my students have enrolled for a particular NPTEL course on industrial and organic chemistry. So I would like to show them this process. If you could just help us out with that.
Okay, ma'am. Like I'll take you to this. Like I entered into my entrepreneurship. तो आप भी कोई course को choose करके आप उसमें जा सकते हैं. There is one site. I'll tell you how. Actually, adding mentors is not your area.
How students will take it.
How the mentees will add the mentor.
Yes.
You mentioned no. The mentees will have to add the mentor also. So how we can do that?
Ma'am, I'll take you to this particular course. Wait a minute. जहाँ पर किया था ये देखिए. And यहाँ पे है ma'am mentor. This one. यहाँ
So
पे
students will have to log into their account.
हाँ, yes. जैसे मान लीजिए मैं आपकी student हूँ. मैंने join किया. So it took me to this particular course home page. है ना? आपने देखा ना? This was my course
Yes.
का home page. ठीक है, सपोज आप एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एसेंशियल्स ले रही हो और आप मेरी मेंटर हो, तो अगर आपने एनरोल कर दिया है तो मैं एज अ मेंटी, मुझे यहाँ पे, आर यू एबल टू सी द फिंगर टिप मेंटर?
Yes. Yes, yes, it's visible.
तो
Yeah.
आपके बच्चे यहाँ पे आपका नाम देखेंगे, प्रोवाइडेड सुमित मैडम आपको अपने स्पॉक पेज में जाके टिक कर देंगे. Are you kidding?
Yes, 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 sure.
अभी नहीं दिख रहा है, अभी इसलिए नहीं दिख रहा है क्योंकि there is no mentor. There is no.
Yes.
ठीक है मैम.
Acha, one more
Yes,
thing,
sure.
one
Thank
more
you.
thing. One more thing, Arpana. I would like you to tell the girls that how they are going to enroll via institution, because one or two girls, what they did was while enrollment, they put up their personal email IDs and they didn't know that they have to go through the institution one. So please वो part भी अगर clear कर दो once when we are talking on it, तो let our students know कि जब आप enter कर रहे हो, सारे details furnish कर रहे हो, तो उसमें आप अपने college का नाम देख के लोकल चैप्टर यस करने के बाद में यू हैव टू डू इट, नॉट पर्सनल.
सुमित, इसमें मैं थोड़ा मॉडिफाई करूंगी आपकी लाइंस को. देखिए जीमेल आईडी तो उन लोग अपना ही यूज करेंगे.
हाँ नहीं, दैट इज ओके, बट इफ they will be visible to me only if they put up the institution name, otherwise they are not visible to me.
Yes,
I will be able to interact with them or coordinate all the things only when all these students are visible to me.
Otherwise it's of no use. The college will not be able to visualize the results. जब results आते हैं, और अगर वो learner, student learner या faculty learner, are you a part of local chapter में no लिखता है या लिखती है, तो he or she will not be into your database.
No, they are not.
Your college will not be able to assimilate the results.
Exactly. That's what I want to tell them. कि जब आप all the girls who are here and listening to me, whenever you are enrolling for it, please, do you belong to a local chapter or does your institution belong to a local chapter? में आप लोग yes कीजिए. उसके बाद ड्रॉप डाउन लिस्ट में अपने आप आपके कॉलेज का नाम आ जाएगा. उसके थ्रू करेंगे तब मैं आपसे कोऑर्डिनेट कर पाऊंगी. Then only I get the intimation that you are there.
Because I should give a huge alert to Madam Sumit Baraj that you are going to take a sensational portfolio. Why? Because we are destined to work 24/7. हमें अगर डेडलाइन पे काम करना है तो मुझे अपने घर का काम करके 9 बजे रात के 9 बजे बैठ जाना पड़ता है. अगर वो IIT मद्रास ने 11:59 का डेडलाइन दे दिया तो 11:59 पे सारे मेंटर्स टिक हो जाने चाहिए. That is it. And once the mentors are ticked from Sumit's page, again they will give a deadline कि okay, अब mentors को mentor जैसा घोषित करने के लिए this is the deadline for mentees. तो हो सकता है आप लोगों को जीवित का सहारा लेना पड़े. जैसे मैडम है, हमारी केमिस्ट्री वाली मैम है, मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि जिस दिन आपकी डेडलाइन आएगी उससे एक दिन पहले मैम आप अपने मेंटीज को जीमीट पे बुलाइए और उनके एक कोर्स पेज को आप स्क्रीन शेयर कराइए एंड जस्ट सी टू इट वेदर शी हैज एडेड यू एज मेंटर और नॉट. देन ओनली यू
शी इज टेकिंग केयर ऑफ इट.
So, ma'am, the first step is pending. Actually, I am yet to be selected as a mentor. So, thereafter, I can go for that.
It's a step-by-step process. We are always there to ma'am. We are always anytime you can like Sumit can share a helpline number of me, my student learner Kritika. We are always there at your service.
Thank you so much. One more question I would like to ask you, Dr. Arpana. Like I have analyzed, I have been taking these NPTEL courses as a learner for quite a long time. So I have observed that most of these NPTEL courses on SWAYAM, they are recognized as FDP and they are mostly approved by and certified by the AICTE. So, but we belong to a degree college affiliated to a state university. So our promotion system is usually regulated by UGC. So does UGC also recognize these FDP courses?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have good amount of circulars and ordinances that are released by MHRD Government of India. So both UGC and AICTE in collaboration, they are supporting this particular learning platform and they are recognizing it. Even I am also pleased to share a new information. Even this year, we got UGC recognized as an autonomous institution. हमारा भी कॉलेज हुआ है as an autonomous institution and we are also heading forward with same. So even we have, हमें बहुत टाइम लगा मैडम. हम 2016 में शुरू हुआ था and 2018 में I joined this particular stream with my college. तो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम लगा हमारे कॉलेज कि लोगों को भी कन्विंसिंग टोन में लाने के लिए कि इट इज समथिंग हैपनिंग ग्रेट. होता है, टाइम लगता है, एंड वी नीड टू बी अल्ट्रा पेशेंट. तो आज की डेट में सारे फैकल्टी एंड स्टूडेंट्स जो हमारी संस्था में हैं, दे ऑल नो द सिग्निफिकेंस. और दे, कई बच्चे तो दे हैव बिकम डोमेन स्टार्स ऑफ माय दिस थिंग. I can share this particular information with you. One second.
Yeah. And now one more thing, Arpana, that app wala part, just do that very.
उसके बगैर हम नहीं करेंगे.
That was my special feature, yeah. कि फोन के थ्रू, ऐप के थ्रू कैसे सब रजिस्टर करके कैसे मैनेज करेंगे. मैंने कहा था कि प्लीज हैंड्स ऑन सेशन उसका अगर even.
Yeah, because most of our students here, they don't have the laptops and desktops, so they will be using the mobile phones.
Yeah.
Mostly.
I would suggest the students to please open up the if you can do that, if you can open up and see the app also, if you can do that.
This is the NPTEL stars. See, देखिए, आप हम 2018 से कनेक्टेड हैं, लेकिन हमारे NPTEL स्टार सिर्फ 3 अचीवर्स आए हैं जो हमारे NPTEL स्टार्स हैं. So it's a tough going, लेकिन it's interesting and challenging also. It's totally adventurous. और आप जितना ज्यादा इसमें इन्वॉल्व होगे, आप उतना ही हुनर आप में आएगा. So I stop sharing the screen and I invite my student learner, Kritika Upadhyay, to share her screen such that we can make you learn how to install the mobile application SWAYAM-NPTEL. I guess I'm
Yes, ma'am.
Kritika?
Yeah, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am.
Kritika, thank you, Kritika. Take your time to share your screen, beta. I request everybody else to mute, stop their videos also, to put off their videos.
Ma'am, the option to share the screen, it is, I am not getting that option.
Okay, I request Sumit ma'am to kindly look into the settings.
Screen sharing is enabled from our end.
Ma'am, I would request Arpana ma'am to.
Yes, Kritika? Okay.
Ma'am, kindly check your WhatsApp.
Achha. Okay, she's trying her settings. So meanwhile, I'll go through some other issue, and I request Kritika, if you are done with, just give me a signal. Meanwhile, I'll tell you some other things, and it is all about getting BSc degrees.
the latest feature which NPTEL is providing is BSc degree in data science. Actually, data science is in full boom nowadays. It's a multidisciplinary area. And what it says is professionals from any background or students from any academic background, they can pursue their career in data science. Like data science. Okay. So I'll be sharing a YouTube. Am I audible? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Dr. Arpana, you are audible.
Okay. So there is one more feature. What they are saying is that you can forego for a BSc degree program. तो इसमें जो 12वीं पास है, जो 12th class पास है, उन लोगों के लिए सुविधा है कि they should pursue a foundational program. और वो foundational program में कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, वो क्लियर करने के बाद दे विल एंटर इनटू काइंड ऑफ फर्स्ट ईयर काइंड ऑफ प्रोग्राम. और वो फर्स्ट ईयर प्रोग्राम में इफ दे कंप्लीट द कोर्सेज दे विल बी एबल टू गेट अ डिप्लोमा सर्टिफिकेट. नाउ वो डिप्लोमा सर्टिफिकेट करने के लेने के बाद वो एग्जिट भी कर सकते हैं. उनको दिख रहा है कि अरे डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है, दे कैन अचीव अ डिप्लोमा सर्टिफिकेट एंड दे कैन एग्जिट. So getting into the stream of data science, there are, they have selected few good enough courses ताकि वो data science की stream के उनके concepts को gain कर सकें. So I'm able to see Kritika that she has shared the screen. Kritika, because I'm trying to explain this in another 2 minutes, Kritika, and then we'll be getting the things understood in your mobile application. So यहाँ पे जाके अब डिप्लोमा करने के बाद में किसी बच्चे को हौसला मिलता है कि नहीं, आई कैन डू द डिग्री पार्ट ऑल्सो. सो देन अगेन सेकेंड ईयर एंड थर्ड ईयर उसके भी मेरे पास में वीडियोस हैं, तो वो मैं आपके साथ आज शेयर कर दूंगी. यू कैन लिसन एट योर वॉच एट योर ईज. तो कहने का मतलब कि IIT Madras is giving you only don't get satisfied with the certificates. You can collect the certificates and you can attain a parallel degree. It's called a lateral degree kind of thing. Sitting at your college doing your own core course, you can attain a lateral degree in this thing, data science, which is having equal recognition as any other degree you obtain from a recognized Indian university. So this was the point to be explained to you. And again, we come back. And Kritika, I'm able to see that you are ready. Are you? So there's some problem with her smartphone again. So okay, you can share the web link. So please proceed by sharing the web link. Let me try meanwhile. You share the web link. Yes. Okay, yes, you are done with. Yes, you are done with. Okay. Okay. So this is like.
Ma'am, due to the size of the call, the option of screen sharing won't be available. So I am using the in option of a web link, which is very much similar to the app that everyone uses.
Okay, ठीक है. आप एक बार बता दीजिए and let me try on my gadget then. है ना? I'm muting myself. You start.
So when you'll be joining with your phone, when you open your app, you have to first of all register. It asks you to either sign in.
कृतिका, मैं थोड़ा सा इंटरप्ट करूंगी. आप हिंदी में बोले ताकि हम सबको समझ में आए आसानी से. जी.
चलो. जब आप लोग अपना ऐप फर्स्ट टाइम स्टार्ट करेंगे तो आइदर यूल आस्क टू रजिस्टर या तो साइन इन करने के लिए. तो उस केस में यूल रजिस्टर योरसेल्फ. Just a second. I am facing technical issues.
It's okay, beta. Take your time. It's always an experiment. Meanwhile, I am logging in. Can you stop sharing the screen? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. It is stopped.
Share. Yes. Did you do that? Sumit, can you help me? Once you open in a smart, because you
Yes,
have
I'm listening.
given me Gmeet, this thing, video conferencing app. तो इसमें share screen में how to screen share the mobile screen. When we go.
Excuse me, Dr. Arpana.
Yes.
While I was demonstrating my this same problem I was facing while I was demonstrating my students how to use the app. So this screen sharing facility is not available on Zoom. Means you can't share the mobile screen. So do you have any video clip? Like if you have recorded something, we can play that right now.
Yeah, Kritika was trying to share the video clip of the mobile application. Kritika, you can try again.
Yes, there is
Otherwise,
a YouTube video. There is
yes.
a YouTube video where clearly it's end to end, right from starting from the first window to the end. Whole process is actually recorded.
हाँ सर
And we
सर
will
लेकिन वो
play
मोबाइल
that.
एप्लीकेशन वाला होगा तो that will be
ऐसा नहीं लगेगा। ओके ठीक है। अच्छा मेरे में
Kritika, you can give me that particular URL such that I can show it to the students. Mobile application wala, है ना?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We'll do it, है ना? Somehow or the other, we'll do it. Because I guess people are impatient because काफी.
Here, Arpana, even I can help you. Arpana, even I can help you here. You can share the.
हाँ. 1 second.
Hello, Arpana.
Yes. Yes, Sumit. It's there with you. It is there with you.
I'm having some networking.
Well, can you hear me now? So it is that you can send the URL
to me and I can share it with teachers.
Madam, should I share the screen that I can see? There is an YouTube video.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We are able to see.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. We are able to see.
Let me play that. do not know whether you are getting the audio or not.
Sir, audio is not coming. Can you enable the computer sound? Can you check that box where it says, while sharing the screen, you have to check that box, sir.
सर अगर नहीं भी है साउंड तो कोई बात नहीं, वी कैन ऑलवेज एक्सप्लेन, है ना? तो साइड बाय साइड
You can tell.
यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हैं साइन इन में इट इज आस्किंग ईदर फोन नंबर और जीमेल, तो इट हैज टू बी अ जीमेल, है ना? It has to be a Gmail, and say with the password you enter into this particular application. तो sign in and register तो आप लोग अलग अलग applications में करते ही हो. And then there comes the dashboard. तो dashboard में आप देख पा रहे हो, सर आप pause कर देंगे screen को so that I explain the components. Okay. So as you can see in this dashboard, there are 3 lines at the top. तो ये 3 लाइंस में इट्स अ नेविगेटर काइंड ऑफ आइकन, इसमें आप वापस होम में भी जा सकते हो, है ना? एंड लाइक यहाँ पे जो माय अचीवमेंट्स में कितने आपको सर्टिफिकेट्स मिले, कितने मेडल्स मिले हैं एंड सो ऑन. माय कोर्सेज में ऑनगोइंग एंड कंप्लीटेड जिस तरह से मैं आपको दिखा रही थी लैपटॉप में शेयर करके, कंप्लीटेड कोर्सेज, यहाँ पे भी कंप्लीटेड कोर्सेज एंड ऑनगोइंग कोर्सेज. अभी क्योंकि आप लोग बिगिनर्स हो तो कंप्लीटेड में 0 दिखाएगा, ऑनगोइंग में आप जितने एनरोल करेंगे उतना दिखाएगा. जितनी बार आप ज्वाइन बटन दबाएंगे जितने कोर्सेज में, उतना यहाँ पे आता जाएगा. सर कैन यू प्लीज प्रोसीड? जी सर. सो हियर कम्स, जैसे ही आप कैटेगरीज में जाएंगे आप नीचे देखोगे NPTEL डोमेन है, दैट इज फर्स्ट कॉलम लास्ट ग्रिड, इट्स एन NPTEL डोमेन. NPTEL डोमेन में आप क्लिक करोगे तो यू विल बी गेटिंग योर ओन डिसिप्लिन्स. यहाँ पे आप देख पा रहे हो बायोलॉजिकल साइंसेज, अप्लाइड साइंसेज. अप्लाइड साइंसेज में क्लिक करेंगे बिकॉज आपका कॉलेज डिग्री कॉलेज है, आपके सारे कोर्सेज अप्लाइड साइंसेज, बायोलॉजिकल साइंसेज एंड मल्टी डिसिप्लिनरी डोमेन में है, आर्ट्स ऑल्सो. सो ठीक है, तो अप्लाइड साइंसेज में आप लोग जाएंगे तो वहां पे आपको कोर्सेज दिखेंगे. सर यू कैन प्रोसीड विद अनदर, लाइक यू कैन स्क्रॉल अगेन. And it takes the time to load. So you can get courses over here. Sir, can you please pause and I'll explain the components of this course catalog. On the top, you will be able to see 3 icons on left, right side. So one is filter, other is search, and again is 3 bars. So filter बोलता है कि आपको filter करना है. जैसा कि मैंने बोला, entrepreneurship. तो जितने भी courses which are containing the word entrepreneurship, that will be only seen. आर्किटेक्चर, तो आर्किटेक्चर में जरूरी नहीं है कंप्यूटर आर्किटेक्चर, आर्किटेक्चर एंड प्लानिंग, यानी जो आर्किटेक्चर इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ रहे हैं वो वाले विषय में अगर आर्किटेक्चर शब्द है वैसे वाले कोर्सेज भी आएंगे. आर यू गेटिंग? जैसे प्रोसेसिंग, तो प्रोसेसिंग में फूड प्रोसेसिंग, नेचुरल लैंग्वेज. अब नेचुरल लैंग्वेज प्रोसेसिंग इज अ सब्जेक्ट फ्रॉम कंप्यूटर साइंस स्पेशलाइजेशन, लेकिन फूड प्रोसेसिंग मल्टी डिसिप्लिन या टेक्सटाइल टेक्नोलॉजी, फूड प्रोसेसिंग बिजनेस डोमेन वाले. फिल्टर में आप टेक्स्ट फिल्टर लिखेंगे तो वैसे वाले. सर्च में आप प्रॉपर नेम ऑफ द कोर्स लिखेंगे एंड नेविगेटर बार में अगेन यू विल बी डायरेक्टेड बैक टू होम पेज और समथिंग लाइक दैट. सर आप एक बार, हाँ जी आगे बढ़ा दीजिए. So you can scroll down, you can select. Once you can, if you click to a particular, you can see those course contents in week wise modules. जैसा कि मैंने आप लोग को लैपटॉप में बताया था वैसा ही आपको दिखने लगेगा. तो आई गेस हाँ जी, they are selecting the coordinator कि वो particular course किसके द्वारा प्रोवाइडेड है, NPTEL के द्वारा, UGC के द्वारा, CEC के द्वारा, किसके द्वारा प्रोवाइडेड है. That will be coming, cropping up. आपको ही इंग्लिश में कैप्शंस भी नजर आ रहे हैं. सपोज डीप लर्निंग में हमने चूज किया तो सर आप यहाँ पे हाँ जी पॉज कर देंगे सर. तो लाइक यहाँ पे आप देख पा रहे हो देयर इज अ सैंपल वीडियो. ये इंट्रोडक्टरी वीडियो है. दिस इज द वीडियो विच इज रिलीज्ड बाय दैट कोर्स इंस्ट्रक्टर, दैट विल द पर्सन विल गिव यू द जिस्ट ऑफ द कोर्स. ये वो वाला वीडियो है, उसको आप जरूर सुन लें, सिलेबस देख लें. सर यू कैन रिज्यूम. And you have a syllabus, you have a summary, course summary, and you have intended prerequisite and an audience. कैसे audience होने चाहिए. You have 6
12 weeks का syllabus, books and references, followed by profile of that particular instructor. And वो कोर्स करने से आपको क्या मिलेगा, क्या हासिल होगा, वो भी नीचे लिखा हुआ है. इन द एग्जाम कब होगा, एवरीथिंग, पूरा कोर्स का जितना भी डिटेल है आपको प्रीव्यू वाले पेज में नजर आएगा. सर यू कैन रिज्यूम द वीडियो. And then there will be a join button. I guess that it will be at the bottom. Okay, so the learner goes into his or her profile. नाम लिखिए, मोबाइल नंबर लिखिए, अपना एज ग्रुप लिखिए, कंट्री लिखिए, आप क्या है, स्टूडेंट है, फैकल्टी है, आपकी कौन सी क्वालिफिकेशन है, कब आप, देखिए आप ग्रेजुएट हो रहे हैं, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट हो रहे हैं, तो कब हो रहे हैं. अगर आप फ्यूचर ईयर है तो आप फ्यूचर ईयर लिखिए. इफ यू आर ग्रेजुएटिंग इन 2023, आप 2023 लिखिए. चेक बॉक्स पे टिक करिए एंड ज्वाइन. Yes, sir. आर यू अ पार्ट ऑफ लोकल चैप्टर में, जैसा कि हमने बताया आपको यस ही लिखना है. स्टेट, कॉलेज का नाम अपने आप नजर आएगा. जैसे ही आप झारखंड बोलेंगे तो झारखंड के अंदर आपका नाम अपने आप नजर आएगा, आपके कॉलेज का नाम. एंड अपडेट एंड ज्वाइन. अपडेट एंड ज्वाइन में यू कैन ऑलवेज ज्वाइन. तो यू विल बी एंटरिंग इनटू द कोर्स पेज, कोर्स होम. अब आपको मार्केट जाना है, आपको कुछ और काम करना है, चलते फिरते किचन में काम करते हुए आप ये वाला कोर्स के लेक्चर्स को सुन सकते हैं. अपना काम करते हुए, कुछ करते हुए, मार्केट जाना है, आपको अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ में कहीं लेके जाना है, आप ड्राइव कर रहे हैं, आप ड्राइव करते हुए आप अपने ईयरफोन्स लगाइए और आराम से अपने लेक्चर सुनिए. यू कैन यूटिलाइज एवरी बिट ऑफ योर फ्री मिनट्स इनटू this kind of fantastic learning. I guess I am clear to almost all the audience here. We can stop and the rest of the things can be watched. अब तो YouTube link मैडम के पास आ गया है. Thank you sir, you were there to our rescue. As I told कि हमारा हर interaction अपने आप में एक learning है. I could not get this sir, so thank you to that you gave me this kind of video. For since morning we were hunting for this kind of video. Thank you again sir. And because it was organized
at this point, the learners must remember that we actually identify the learners. हम लोग जो शिक्षार्थी जो है उनको सिर्फ उनकी ईमेल आईडी से ही पहचानते हैं. तो उन लोगों को इस टाइप का ईमेल आईडी यूज करना चाहिए राइट फ्रॉम डे वन, जो वो कंटिन्यूअसली कैरी करेंगे. अगर वो इंस्टीट्यूशनल ईमेल आईडी यूज करते हैं, जब वो इंस्टीट्यूट्स के बाहर चले जाएंगे तो इंस्टीट्यूट के ईमेल आईडी से जितने भी कोर्स किए हैं उन्होंने, उनका वो कोर्स जब भी वो ईमेल आईडी चेंज होगा वो काउंटेड में नहीं आएगा. अगर डोमेन करते हैं या मल्टीपल कोर्सेज किए और सर्टिफिकेट जनरेट करना चाहते हैं कि कंसोलिडेटेड मार्कशीट, उसके लिए ये जरूरी है कि सभी एक सिंगल ईमेल आईडी से ही हो. थैंक यू.
सर ने ठीक बोला. आप कोई एक जीमेल आईडी निश्चित कर लीजिए कि इस जीमेल आईडी को आप यूज करेंगे फॉर एनपीटेल लर्निंग, क्योंकि फिर एक बार आपने ये जीमेल आईडी दे दी तो खूब सारे मेल्स रोज आपके मेल बॉक्स में आने लगेंगे. तो अगर इफ इट इज कोलाइडिंग विद योर वर्किंग और प्रोफेशनल आईडी तो आप उसको अलग कर लें और ये आईडी सिर्फ आप लर्निंग के लिए यूज करें. सो यू कैन क्रिएट योर ओन जीमेल आईडी. यस, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच. Over to you. Yeah, I think you can conclude. Then I can give you the rest of the videos.
Before you conclude, I'll just tell one more thing.
Sure.
In addition to the regular courses people are doing, as we said that based on the performance, the colleges or other, we provide a certificate like toppers. If a candidate, अगर कोई बच्चे results बहुत अच्छे करते हैं और top 1% to 5% के बीच में आते हैं, उनके लिए एक अपॉर्चुनिटी होता है कि वो आईआईटी में आके इंटर्नशिप कर सकते हैं. अप टू 2 महीने के लिए वो कॉलेज में आ सकते हैं कोई भी आईआईटी में. पर्टिकुलरली जिस फैकल्टी के, जैसे मैडम ने बोल रहे थे कि आई थिंक इंडस्ट्रियल इनऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री, दैट वो कोर्स जो है अपना आईटी खड़गपुर का फैकल्टी है. अगर कोई बच्चे उधर कोर्स करते हैं और उसमें टॉप 1 to 5% में आते हैं, देन कुछ अगर चाहे तो IIT खड़गपुर में आके वही फैकल्टी के पास 2 महीने के लिए काम कर सकते हैं। उसके लिए हम लोग जो है अप टू 10,000 रुपीज उनको फिनेंशियल सपोर्ट देते हैं जस्ट टू टेक केयर ऑफ फूड एंड लॉजिंग। और एंड में जब रिपोर्ट अपना पास आता है उसी के हिसाब से हम लोग NPTEL से उनके इंटर्नशिप सर्टिफिकेट भी देते हैं।
Thank you so much, sir, for this input. I was actually going to ask about it. And there was one more thing I would like to ask you, sir. What kind of industrial tie-up is with this course? They have mentioned some industries along with this course. So how are these industries tied up with this particular course?
See, there are two options. First of all, how we interact with the industries. First of all, since our end products are going to be absorbed by the industry, that's our target. So first we try to see that, okay, our syllabus is, at least that meets their requirement. That's the first and foremost thing. So we take periodic inputs from them on the course structure. Not only that, there are many courses like cloud computing is one of the most sought after course these days. And Google is one of the major player in that. So Google has actually tied up with NPTEL and is offering a course on Google Cloud Computing. Similarly, blockchain is a new technology. Blockchain, IBM is the leader. So IBM and some faculty members from IIT Kharagpur, they joined and co-offered a course. So it's not only that we get financial support from the industry, which we use it for supporting the needy students, but we also jointly collaborate with them on course. We provide them, after the students actually register for the exam, we seek an inputs from them. Would you mind or would you agree that NPTEL shares your credentials to the prospective vendors or companies for internship opportunities or job? If they say yes, then since every course page, if you just see the first course page, we say which are the industries that will appreciate this domain knowledge. Every course page has got something written on that. That is written by the faculty. So we try to get back to those type of industries and try to get some information that they are looking for some manpower in this area. We try to share the top performing students' data to those industries so that the industry can get some ready-made, resources from this pool. That is what we do.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
On the course, get funding, as well as try to get some internship or placement opportunities. That's it.
Sure, we'll try to do that, sir. Thank you.
Any other further questions? Any further questions? Any further queries? I'll be there, and Arpana ma'am and Shiv Shankar Das sir is constantly in touch with me. I'll try to resolve whatever problems are there. I'm so thankful to both of you, Shiv Shankar Das sir and Arpana Raval ma'am. I'm very thankful that we were much in need of this session so that we can proceed further with the enrollment process. So, and I would like to invite the one of our senior faculties, Dr. Emma ma'am, who is going to represent IQAC for some few words of gratitude. Please, Emma ma'am.
Yes, Sumay, I'm here. So, respected principal and IQAC chairperson, Dr. Sister Jyoti, Vice Principal, Sister Shobha, our esteemed resource person, Professor Shiv Shankar Das from NPTEL Office, Center for Educational Technology, IIT Kharagpur, and Dr. Arpana Raval, Professor from Bhilai Institute of Technology, RSPO, Nirmala College, Dr. Sumit Kaur Bharaj, respected HODs of various departments, colleagues, and my dear students, a very warm good afternoon. On behalf of IQAC chairperson and entire IQAC team, I, Dr. Emma Seraphim, IQAC coordinator, extend my hearty gratitude to our resource persons, Dr. Shiv Shankar Das and Dr. Arpana Rawal. Sir, it was a wonderful presentation on MOOCs and NPTEL courses. Our students are grateful to you, sir. And as you have explained everything in a lucid manner, we extend our sincere thanks to you. I thank Dr. Arpana Rawal for her interactive sessions. Ma'am, those were wonderful. And I also thank her for helping our Spoc in opening this chapter. Ma'am, we are sure we will be benefited from this alliance in future too.
Thank you, ma'am.
I extend my gratitude to our principal and IQAC chairperson, Nirmala College, Dr. Sister Jyoti, who has always promoted a new beginning. Thank you, sister. I extend my sincere thanks to our Spoc, Dr. Sumit Karbharaj, for organizing this beneficial and student-friendly program. I extend my thanks to HODs of various departments, especially Dr. Shri Rupa Roy, who has been our technical support, my other seniors and colleagues for being with us. Finally, I thank and I extend my gratitude to our stakeholders, that are dear students who have joined this program with zest and enthusiasm. मैं जानती हूँ बच्चों, इस प्रोग्राम से आपको बहुत बहुत ज्यादा लाभ है और मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप सब इसका फायदा उठाएं. ये बहुत सुंदर प्रोग्राम था. सर, मैम, आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you all for making this program a success.
Thank you, ma'am.
Over to Sumit.
We'll be
Yes.
pleased to collaborate with you in future also. Thank you, sir. You had always
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
backbone support for me and Sumit. Thank you once again, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, Emma ma'am. I would just request everybody to switch on their cameras for Arpana ma'am is especially requesting a photo session at the end of the workshop. So please switch on your camera so that we can have that picture. That's for you, Arpana.
I guess you are clicking it because
Yeah, I am. Well, there are 2 pages. I'm doing it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, sister.
I'll take your leave.
With your permission, sister, may I end the session?
Okay, thank you so much to everyone, especially the resource persons of the day, Arpana ma'am and Professor Steve Satkar. So thank you so much.
आपको भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आपने हमें मौका दिया.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Namaste.
Yes, Sumit, please go ahead.
Okay. Shri Rupa, with Honorable Sister's permission, you may end the meeting.
For hosting it so well.
Please end the meeting, Shri Rupa.